morning. How we doing? We've got a Riot, Norman, hello, Noob, hello, T-Man, welcome in, Tony, Osirin, and Scott is spinning. How we all doing today? We've got new bugs. I did go ahead and pick up some new bugs. So, first up, obviously, we've got to do the Norn Emissary, right? We got to go for new big bug. But I did also pick up the Biovore. So depending on how quickly we build, that's the plan today. Is we're just gonna work on bugs. How are you guys? How is the weekend? I've already got it out of the box, so we can look at the sprues if you guys want. But I decided to just go with this for now. I didn't get any of the new lictors. What else? I was trying to remember what all was in this wave. Was this the gene stealers and stuff too? I don't remember. I didn't need them, so I didn't pay attention, if I'm honest. But yeah, that's what I've got. What are you guys up to this weekend? Instead of cleaning and putting down, I saw briefly, because I was trying to get ready, that you guys are doing bingo stuff for Age of Sigma. Or I think it was Blood Bowl, and now you're looking at Age of Sigma. Taking bets on the number of, misnumbered parts? How many do we think, chat? You know, after the combat patrol, I don't even know what my guess would be. I don't even know what to guess anymore. Any guesses in the chat before we get started? Okay, here is sprue. Big chunky bits. We got big chunky legs, big chunky tail. And then, yeah, just a lot of big chunky pieces. This can build the Emissary and the Assimilator. I think I've decided to go Emissary because I've already got some other big bugs that can fight. So we're going to go with Emissary for now. I'll probably end up with one of each at some point. So that's the plan. Let's see, T-Mans is finally starting. Oh, Baldur's Gate 3 with some friends in a couple hours. You're gonna love it. I love Baldur's Gate. So good. Hand over fist, welcome in. How are you? No, you. No, you. How's your weekend? Venomous, welcome in. How we doing? We're about to start building our... Here are the two options. So we're gonna go with the Emissary, which is the big brain bug. There is the Assimilator, which also looks badass. So really can't go wrong with the kit. So we're gonna hop right into the Emissary. Let's see, I also considered picking up the starter edition bugs to build. Oh, the Combat Patrol. Hey, Silent Kevin, welcome in. How are ya? We are about to get started. But yeah, how was weekend? Yesterday we went to go pick up these, and then I put a bunch of stuff on eBay because we're trying to clean out our game room, and we've just got stuff that we're never gonna get to, never gonna play. So I ended up doing a lot of that yesterday, which is nice. Make some room. Make room for new projects. You know how it goes. And then I tried to play some Starfield and uninstalled it. Hand over fist has been a good weekend. Need to finish unpacking so I can do some painting. What are you going to be painting once that's all done? All together. Let's see. I'm good. Poster, my favorite. Oh, author came in. So just framing that. Nice. Glad you've got that. I would say I haven't read in a while. Who is favorite author? I'm trying to think of the last thing. I've been reading a lot of manga instead of book like novel books. Bugs, Nordic. Hello, how are you? Oh, Agatha Christie. Okay. Very cool. I was afraid I wouldn't know the author. I know Agatha Christie. Very cool. Did anyone else pick up bugs this weekend? I meant to ask you, would Starfield run on your ROG Ally since it's AMD powered? I mean, maybe. I'm never re-downloading Starfield, so... sorry. That game is just... I don't get it. In case you guys missed it, we tried to stream it on Wednesday and it was a framey mess. I did get it moved over to my other solid state. And I still had to mess with settings, and I got it running. I played about 5 hours and uninstalled it because I was bored to tears. So that's my Starfield review. I have a list of complaints, but TLDR is I was bored out of my mind last night and I uninstalled it. Let's see, Nordics is doing good. Got a nice cool Sunday from the heat wave we had here. Nice. We finally are cooling down a bit too. We got up to 108. And then I think we're only supposed to be in the 90s and 80s this next week. Dare I say it, fall is almost here. Son Kim says, when I was a little kid, my grandmother used to read Agatha Christie books to me. When I grew up with love for her works, when my grandmother passed, she left me her collection of first edition Christie novels. That's so nice to have that as like a memory for you guys. Glad you're able to get the poster. Love that. Ravenlord, good morning. How are ya? Siren says, I only made an hour and a half into it before I gave up on it. Yep, that's, yeah, it's... I think before last night, I would have said the game was fine. That it was okay. Last night, no. No. I can't even say that anymore. It is some of the most boring time I've had in a video game. And tedious. Between the menus and all the fast travel, and it's just... I don't get it. I don't get it. Norman says, I printed a big forest lady for girlfriend to paint. Finally not an off-white scheme for the big model. Had to mess around. Oop, let me come right back to that thought. Paranoia, thank you so much for that sub. For 55 months of support. Thank you, thank you. How's your weekend? Let me get you. I owe you a food sticker. Hold on. Let me see what we got. I think we have to start moving up to some of the bigger stickers. Okay. Would you like... I have some champagne. I have, looks like a strawberry smoothie. Well, just a drink. I've got chicken. Or some cute fries. Which would you like, Paranoia? Well, which sticker would you like to be on? We were just talking about Starfield, yeah. I'll come back to that here in just a second. I'll make sure I get your sticker before I forget. Chicken? Chicken it is. A reminder that it is September! Exclamation sub. There are discounts for subs. We also have our own community goals for subs. The next one is at 250 sub points. You guys get to pick a video game for us to play. That's not Starfield. So if you guys would like to pick out a game for us to play. Noob, you also get a sticker. Let me get these back out. And see if I can add one to our pile here. What else have we got that we've not really done? I have an uwu strawberry. Do you like an uwu? You want soda? Okay. If the uwu strawberry changes your mind, let me know. The paranoia. Thank you for your support. I'll get you into our food collage, our feast, a bit later. No, I'm good. Alright. The noob painter. Thank you for the support. I will also add you to our collage. Thank you. I appreciate that. The uwu berry. I'll just leave him on top for whoever's next. I'll just leave him on top. Thank you. I appreciate it. Professor Grimm, welcome in. Oh, I need to scroll way back up here. I'm way behind. Let's see. Norman says, let's see. I had to mess around with Milliput because some of the pieces wouldn't fit. Getting good at judging the amounts needed. So there is that. There you go. Some more work with it. We are working on the Norn Emissary. Yes. Let's see. I've also spent years... Over the years, spent a lot of money collecting authentic autographs. Agatha Christie, David... Oh, I'm going to goof up that last name. Is that Suchet? His portrayal of Pyrovore's perfection. Is all the fun stuff locked between the premium version? I would hope so. I would hope so. There's got to be some fun in there somewhere, right? Birdmore says, doing all right. Got my car back. Went to the local car show. Be my first run of Armored Core. I'm glad you're enjoying Armored Core. It does look real good. You don't have to fast travel and go through 3 load screens just to get a small outpost that you clear in 10 minutes? Yeah. Ghost Talk says, I saw... Welcome in, Ghost Talks. How are you? I saw a streamer play Starfield. Spent 5 to 7 hours to see if your ship could reach Pluto. Yes, I heard about this. What happened to his invisible wall? It didn't look exciting. I watched like 20 minutes and lost interest. Yep. All right, let me catch up here. Let's see. You know what game is not Starfield and great? Armored Core. That's what I've heard. I passed on it just because I don't think I'd be very good at it. Anything where there's like flight movement, I'm pretty garbage at. So I watched a streamer play through it, and it did look very good. I didn't think it was for me. Maybe on a sale I will try it, like later on, but decided to leave it to the pros. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I know Ravenlord enjoying, Paranoia enjoying. It looks very, very good. I'd like to support FromSoft. I just don't think I'd be very good at it. So on a sale I will, for sure. Oh, hi Honor First, welcome in. How are you? We're talking video games as you come in. Have you been playing anything? The other thing I have been playing that I really love is Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars is fantastic. It is, if anyone wants a Chrono Trigger-y type game, kind of inspired by some of those retro games, Sea of Stars is fantastic. It's on Game Pass. Go get it. It's very good. Once you learn to dodge decently, get the good weapons, it's awesome. So similar to Souls games. Yeah, I think I'll pick it up a little bit later. I would like to try it, because it does look fantastic. I didn't think full price and me just beating my head against the wall was the way to go. Because sucks is I've dabbled with WoW. Is that hardcore? The charm is fading. I'd rather spend my time building models. You know what I miss? Like the old days of WoW. I really miss old WoW. The magic's kind of gone now, but man, do I miss it. Paranoia says, 3 of my friends have already S-ranked every mission. I might get there eventually. I'm just enjoying New Game Plus now. So you have a TI game in an hour, and I still need to vacuum. All I want to do is sit here with coffee. It's the worst. Getting up, right? Getting started. Scooby, hello. How are you? Catching up here. Kuzadan, thank you so much for that sub. For 54 months. Koo says, pro gamer tip here. Once you learn to be less suck, the game becomes not suck. Kuzadan, would you like to pick a food sticker? We found our uwu strawberry. We have fries. Oh, we have 2 different fries. I'm going to leave that one out for now. Some champagne. I've got a strawberry shake. I'm trying to pick things that are easier to say at once. And a hot dog. Would you like something? Rawberry. Done. Done. Kuzadan, what you been playing? I feel like you were also playing Starfield. Thank you so much. I'll add you to our feast. Thank you, thank you. Starfield and Baldur's Gate 3 is so good too. I think, I'll say it. I think playing Starfield after Baldur's Gate 3 is a pretty big spotlight on what needs to be updated for Starfield. If I have to look in just the cold, dead eyes of another NPC, it's awful. It's so bad. I can't. Hey, Cloudcover, welcome in. Exactly. Get good. Dodge more. How are you? What have you been playing? Exalted, welcome in. How is weekend? What are we playing? Everyone says, I unlocked the good weapons and beat the S-rank arena guys in under 30 seconds each. It felt so overpowered. That's pretty nuts. By the way, least buggy Bethesda game. Yeah, by the way. I just. Playing Starfield. Hey, Shenzi, welcome in. How are you? Vampire Survivors. I love Vampire Survivors. So good. I need to get back and play some more, actually. The bare minimum in any other games, too. Yeah. Yeah. It's something. I don't want to dog on it all day, but also I do. I know it's not fun to listen to, but yeah, I am extremely disappointed with. Like, my bar was already on the ground, but very disappointing. 999 is technically less than 1,000. True. Least buggy. Sorry, I'm looking for this guy's other toe. Where is it? There's 7 and 8, which I'm guessing is the other foot. Where's 3? Oh, it's on the other sprue. That's why. What are we building? We are building the new Norn Emissary. So this is the new big bug for the Tyranids. We are starting with Little Footsie. So here is, this kit builds either the Norn Emissary, which is the one we've got, so the big brain bug, or the Norn Assimilator, which is more of the combat focused one. Eventually, I'd like to end up with one of each, but for now, we're going to go with brain bug, just to get started. When I get to play some more, probably pick up the Assimilator, because cool. I think it looks cooler. Hey, Plank Tower, welcome in. How are you? How's Sadie doing post-base? She's good. She's hurting us now because of the cone. She likes to just she doesn't have concept of personal space, right? She's a puppy. So now she just runs full on into us and hits us with her cone. So I'm going to have a big old bruise by the end of the week where she's just ramming into me. The hardest part is she's not supposed to play, but you guys know how much she loves to play. So we've been trying to like compromise and do like small throws with her ball. Or like yesterday we went on a walk instead. But it's been, that's been the tough part, is trying to not let her play so she can heal up. Let me catch up. I feel like that. Yeah, she's totally back to normal, except ramming speed. Yeah, I'm gonna have a big old bruise on my knee. I didn't get my NIDS pre-order super early this time around. I heard some people were not getting them at all, that some of it had been like delayed and things. Was everyone able to get bugs? Now we've got a few more friends joining us here. I guess, bigger question. Anyone doing hobby this weekend? What have we got, chat? I feel like I have definitely taken a little bit of a break since the starter box challenge. I don't know if anyone else is in that same boat, but I'm trying to get myself back up for some more painting here after getting through a whole box in a month. There's a time in our uncle's dog's life where she used to run full ramming speed at people's crotches. You'd make the mistake once of not turning or stepping out of the way. Ramming speed. Is that 9? Is there another leg? I feel like this has to be the leg. Okay. I guess it's a 6. It looked like a 9 to me. And almost possibility with Spaniels. It's play or no play. We're trying. So I'm trying to do like the small throws, just so she doesn't like stretch and hurt herself, but. Alrighty, please, welcome in. How are you? My local started a decent stack of bugs. Good. I was also a little worried because with the holiday weekend here in the States, I forgot to send in a pre-order, like email. So I basically just showed up at the game store and was hoping for scraps. Luckily, they were able to hook me up, so I hope everyone else was able to pick up their buggies. Or if they are on the way. Will it be Space Marines today in pre-order? I think that's a good guess. What do we think, chat? What do you think pre-order today will be? Do they double stack 40k, or do we get some Sigmar action? Plague Tower says, I forgot to pre-order on Saturday. By Sunday, everything was sold out. So I guess I am waiting. I don't have to paint the 80 gobos. I'll start painting the Warcry bands again. Starting with the face on belt dudes. Is that the unmade? Or something like that? They had at least 12 or so of the Norns. Starter box challenge. What's even worse than my boxes at home, I haven't even started it yet. Yeah, some of us decided that with 10th and the new combat patrol system, that we would all do combat patrols. So I'm actually going to be recording this week. We're doing a little showcase of everyone who finished. So I'm going to be recording that, and that'll be over on YouTube. We'll see all of the... I kind of want to total up all the models, like the number. Is why I haven't done it just yet, as I have to go through and count a whole bunch of models. But we'll be doing that on YouTube as a fun way to kind of showcase everything that was done for it. So I guess a shout out there for those who did participate. I went through and I updated the tracker posts. If you want to make sure I got your photos, just give it a quick look. They are in the pinned messages. There should be a before and an after. If you don't mind double checking for me, that's what I'm going to use while I'm going through stuff. Kind of like we did for the miniature exchange. Band of Goblins, welcome in. How are ya? Magison, hello. How we doing? How's the weekend? So it says, I need to find motivation again after Starter Box Challenge. Also, if the yellow ball in the sky would calm down a bit. I know, you guys are still fighting the heat, too. Catching up. And then, yeah, we are still, we're working our way over on YouTube toward partner. I know last week between Holiday and then Starfield exploding on me, I didn't get a whole lot of stuff up last week, which stinks. But we are still working toward that. If you want to give me a follow over or a subscribe over on YouTube, we're going to have more content here soon. I want to start our anime repaint project here soon. Basically took the week off from painting models after last month. It does hit you. Yeah, it adds up. It adds up. Most of my combat patrol has some painting done. I think you should still... I'll go back. If you want to give me your most finished. I kind of want to throw those in too. Because there's a lot that still got done. Like Ravenlord got a few models done. I'm going to put that in there too. Because they are models that would not have been done. Ravenlord says, I need to go to an EB game. See about getting those Space Marine Hero Kill Team guys. Of course, none of the local EB games has them. Only the ones an hour drive away, of course. I mean, can they at least hold it for you? Like, if you want to make the trip. So you at least know they'll be there when you get there. And Overfist says, check out my local game store for the first time. Nothing but Warhammer and Citadel paints. Was a bit disappointed. Picked up one of the paint handles, some grass stuff, support the locals. Gonna have to make a request for some other stuff. We're definitely spoiled here. Our game store has many paint lines, which is nice. The only one that's kind of annoying is like during COVID and stuff, Vallejo was very hard to get a hold of. So they kind of gave up on Vallejo. So now I have to do 2 different stops. So I can get the Vallejo from one place, the Citadel and everything else from another place. But yeah, I'm definitely spoiled. I think Cities of Sigmar preview to follow the Army box release, even though the new Marines were previewed. Yeah, I think that's the... I don't know if they would back-to-back NIDs with Space Marines, but maybe they would. Maybe. I guess we will see today. I mean, I'm just waiting for new Fulgrim. That's what I'm waiting for. I got my big bug here. Fulgrim's next. He's beautiful when I need him. I don't know where I'm going to put him because he's hella tall, but he's beautiful and I need him. What is everyone looking forward to? I know we got the Nova previews. Anything else that we're waiting for? We're excited for? I think I will probably wait on Marines until the Space Wolves Codex. Figure out what I want there and go from that. Army box usually comes a good few weeks before Cities of Sigmar, or the full release. Yeah, makes sense. Install Fulgrim as a hood ornament on your car? Oh my god. Well, Saren's just out here throwing my money away. Yeet. I still kind of want to get the Vampire Blood Bowl team just to paint as like a October project. I feel like it'd be fun. I'd get into a fantasy battle with a new unicorn wizard hero. We did get a unicorn, yep. Just a full unicorn army, please. Everyone on unicorns. I wonder if Fulgrim's in a plastic version. You think so? Give him a 3 or 4. I think so, yeah. I took it as a sign of more to come, rather than the people getting upset that it's not for 40k. I took it as, okay, Emperor's children are getting worked on. That's how I read it, so. $11 and $12? Do you mean 10 and 12? Because 10 is a tail. Nope, we're at 1. This is 11 and 12. 10 and 12. 10 is a tail. 10 is... Wait, is it 10? Oh, wait, here it is. Nope, never mind, nope. I'm blind. I found it. They're too close. But yeah, I think plastic fulgrim will be coming. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I finished the combat patrol, so it's gotta be coming. It's gotta be. Alright, there's that. And then we'll get the tail. Hammer and Bolter animation has some nice ideas about what new Emperor's Children would be like. I still think if they just bring over what they're doing for Sigmar's side, I'm happy with that. Bring over more of the excess and other forms. Just go nuts. What would you guys want to see for new Emperor's Children? I feel like Noise Marine's the obvious one. Fulgrim, the other obvious one. I'd say I haven't seen the animation, so if there's anything kind of new in it, then I'll have to do some research. Fulgrim in a casket, wasted mine. How are you? Welcome, welcome in. Comes in with Fulgrim in a casket when I was working on his Eldar on Friday. Jane Czar's in kind of that weird middle state right now, but she coming along. And then our Shadow Specters are airbrushed. Mr. Nasty himself, thank you so much for that sub. Let me get you. As part of September, we're doing food stickers. If you would like a sticker to add to our sub board, feel free to pick. I've got a little strawberry shake, got some fries, some champagne, a hot dog. Let me see what else I got. I know I got some more stuff in here. I have a very happy sandwich. I'll throw him into. Otherwise, I can pick. But if you would like one. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Oh, Eidolon? That'd be cool. Lent my snippers and stuff to a friend to finish assembling this Canite. Oh, the Shadow Stalkers. He was having not a good time assembling them. That's what I've heard. They're too elfy, spindly bits hanging on air. Looking forward to the unclean models I will get for painting later. I have heard they're a rough build. Yeah, I've heard they're tough. The captured Emperor's Children machine had a mutated, bat-like head? Dang. Maybe I need to check this out. Yeah, 208 out of 250, doing pretty great so far. We're cruising along. So at 250, you guys get to pick a video game for us to play. That's not Starfield. So that's our next goal with September. Do you guys want to know the other goals here? With gifted subs, there's a few. So I'm trying so hard to keep my temporary tattoos on. But they are there. We also have some tier lists to do at some point, once I figure out a good way to get those submitted. For 20 gifted subs, there's VIP here in the Twitch chat. And then for the community goals, we've also got the game stream. We have a canvas art stream we can do. You guys can pick a YouTube project, or at the 400, we'll do a Painted Kingdom Death giveaway. So that's all in the Discord if you want to read more. But we are doing some fun stuff with September, so thank you everyone for all the support. Is there a Highlander 2 video game? Wasted mine? Did you just come in here looking for violence? Is that what you're doing today? Is that what you're doing today? Cujo Fire, welcome in. How are you? All right, I'm gonna pick a sticker. So I want to make sure everyone makes it on there. Let's see. Let's go with the little sandwich because he's cute. Plus, it's September. The idea was you were all on sub sandwiches, but it didn't work out that way. So, Mr. Nasty and Seth. Thank you so much for the support. I'll get you added into our feast. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, I owe you guys a tattoo update. Give me one, so let me catch up, and then I'll go into that. Norman says, I built my 7 goblins faster than he built his shadow elf. It was rough. He was still happy with the sculpts, even if he wanted to remake the crossbows into guns. Because screw the side things you have to attach manually. I originally got the box that had it and the Skaven. And, like, my plan was to do the shadow elves. And I heard what the build was like, and I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good. So that was the Underworlds ones. I've heard they're rough. Rank all the way as Fulgrim is a stinky doo-doo head, my boy Ferris. Wasted Mine came in swinging today, and I love it. Bringing the energies. I have a headache. I'm spreading the suffering. I'm sorry. I hope that you're feeling better soon. That's okay. Just in a silly, goofy mood. Jesse, welcome in. How are you? Okay, Honor first asked about tattoo. I did get my tattoo booked. So, we are starting on the 20th, which means, unfortunately, that means a shorter stream that day, because it's a Wednesday. But, we are going to get Shenron from Dragon Ball here on my shoulder. So, he'll be pretty big. And I kind of want him centered, maybe leaning a bit toward the front, so you can see him. And then Piccolo's going to go here on my bicep. But that will be my second appointment, which will be a few weeks after that. So on the 20th, it begins. I'm gonna go get stabbed. Sick. I'm excited. So excited. This is my first tattoo, so we're gonna see. I kind of wanted to do it all together, but I don't know how well I'm gonna sit for it. So I decided to wait. And not goof up her schedule when if I bitch out. So we're gonna split them up, and the first one's on the 20th. Paying someone to stab me repeatedly, that's right. It's gonna be pretty, though. I'm a pretty dragon. See? I bet Noob would do it for free. I bet Noob would. Scott also offered to. Because I was getting annoyed that I hadn't heard back yet. Impatient, not annoyed. Impatient. He offered to do it as well. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. It's been a weird week. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to update you guys on. I don't think so. Tattoo is the big news. I'm very excited. Jezzy, how was your weekend? What you up to? Urge to get new tattoo increases. I have wanted a sleeve for as long as I can remember. And just between money and not knowing exactly what I wanted, I've just put it off for too long. So now we're diving in. No, Scott, I want the artist to stab me. Yeah, maybe someone who knows what they're doing is a good place to go. Maybe. I'm gonna do the vacuum once the cat stops eating. No need to terrorize him. Sounds good. Get that vacuum done. I can get needles. I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. Yeah, I think that's it. Lay in bed. D&D. Oh, got canceled. So that wasn't fun. Gotta drive parents to the airport in a minute. I hope that goes well. I'm sorry D&D was canceled. This was our first week without our Ancient Greek campaign, and it was really weird not having a game to play. Really, really weird. Alright. For anyone who may be coming in, we're building the new Norn Emissary. Decided to go with it instead of the Assimilator for now. I think eventually I would also like the Assimilator. It's just between, you know, needing tattoo money and... Honestly, I need a little break from the Tyranids probably after this. We've been working on them quite a bit. I kind of want to hop to... I want to do my repaint, and I kind of want to get back to my Eldar. So I think after these, the Nids are going to get shelved for a little bit. We got a lot done, though. Scrunch your toes? Interesting. I think I'll be okay. I just put it off. Why not 3 of each? It's tempting. Badger's rule of 3. I know. He's very wise in this way. Very, very wise. Never mind, toss all 3 back to Eldar. Should I grab the, I can grab the little shadow specters if you want to see them. I think they're going to be pretty. Okay, hold on. I know Waste of Mine mentioned gaps in the tail. I want to make sure we get this lined up. Okay. Feels a little... Did I get the angle wrong? Feels a little funky. Hey, Bone Daddy, welcome in. How are you? We are building a Norn Emissary. Trying to get this tail lined up. Make sure we're good. Alright, it feels a little awkward, but we'll get it. The gap between the two big halves. Well, the worst one, that makes sense. We'll give this a shot. As a detachment for big monsters, surely you're just hand camping yourself by not having 3 of each. Surely I need more. Thank you for sharing that. I went ahead and I grabbed all those. I did not pick up the codex just yet. I will acquire it at some point. Just says, we have one guy who no call no showed after saying he would be there. Then this week didn't respond at all and didn't show. So we'll see when we play again. That's frustrating. Let's see. Still to be determined. Just at our place. Oh, motherboard. Waiting to see if the issue is still present. Keep you posted. Having a good day or bad day. I understand. I wish you the best. I hope everything gets worked out there. It's not fun having to play the waiting game with some of that. Wait, sadly, handicapping yourself is playing Crusher Stampede? Uh-oh, what do I need to be taking? I haven't read through anything yet. What do I need to be taking? If you guys say lictors, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. In case they get pulled down, I haven't. That's why I saved all of them, yeah. Just in case. Seems a common theme with the detachments. The Endless Swarm one removes the one stratagem, makes your swarms invincible. That's silly is what that is. Just silly. Its initiative will make itself known within 20 minutes. Well, that's good at least. Yeah. Then you will have your answer. Lictor, barely knew her. Ayy. Noob. Oh, noob. Laughs and Grey Knights. Every list is below par. It'll be interesting to see now that they have Codex. How things shake out. I think Eldar's still up there. Between balance fixes, a Codex now out. It'll be interesting to see where everything shakes out here. Okay, that's pretty good. Having a game on Wednesday against Orcs will commit to endless gaunts. I'm gonna beat up some Grey Knights who don't have real anti-tank. Time to go, Crusher. Doing it. Beat up on some Grey Knights. Crusher's always like my favorite thing. I like all the big bugs. I'll be sad if it's just like not worth it. Should have getting a whole range of new knits. I did not. So I just got the Emissary and the Biovore, which is the other kit that, depending on build time, we'll start that today. I think eventually I'd probably get some of the new Gene Stealers. Eventually maybe some Lictors, but I think for now this is all I'm really looking at. They all look great. It's just between budget and I need to play some more. And I want to play my Eldar, because I never got to last edition. I was going to say, the Knights just keep getting, like, double, triple, quadruple nerfed. Because they just have so many things that are getting hit at the same time. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. And then, yeah, you look at the win rate and it's Eldar. So, hit Eldar. No one told me Eldar was Space Elves. I'm going to dabble into Eldar at some point. They're really fun to paint. I really enjoy it. They're just a really clean army to work on, which I've enjoyed. I've not gotten to play them yet. But remember, I hate that GW doesn't rename the PDFs to proper names. I have the core rules downloaded like 8 times by now. I had the same thing when we were learning 10th. As I kept trying to download things and not realizing what everything was. Had to go back and rename everything. It is, it's silly, is what it is. Naming conventions, what are those? I know. If you figure it out, let G-dubs know. Reputer lictors. I am glad they're out of Finecast. Mine were Finecast and not fun to work on. Dabble into Eldar. Because of Aspect Wars, you have a bunch of color schemes until you realize you hate making color schemes. Yeah, I need to decide how much of that I want to do. If I want to still tie in, have more unified, or if I go some crazy color schemes. I guess as I get more, we'll figure it out. You know, when we get all of our new plastic ones, right? Yes, yes. Alright, tail. Goes here. Bugs. Live Madness, how are you? We got bugs. I went with the Norn Emissary for our first one. We're talking about balance changes and stuff. About the poor knights getting hit. Again and again and again. He doesn't look that big. Well, he is just a tail and legs so far. We're getting there. He's getting bigger. Alright, make sure I didn't miss any steps, because when I stream, sometimes I miss steps. Got that. Cool. Alright. Body time. The Titanic line of sight change and taking away Overwatch at the same time is wild. Just make Overwatch cost more. It actually feels so knee-jerk stupid, like a completely amateur non-game designer brain. I think that makes sense, though. I think it's a matter of then you can still do it, but you have to weigh if the cost is worth it. Which I think feels better on a, like we talk about, like, player psychology, right? Nerfing things makes people feel bad in addition, or opposing, like, bringing everything up. So having the choice to still do it, but it costing more, I think is a more feel-good decision, if that makes sense. Where is 20? There it is. Badger, hello, how are you? We're doing well. We're building some new bugs. What you up to today? I feel like you probably don't want to look at bugs for a bit after after the starter box challenge. You've painted a lot of bugs, but we have more bugs. Hey, Zone Tracks, welcome in. Are those miniatures showcased on your Insta? Are those your... Yeah, they're all my miniatures. I painted those. How are you? Need to figure out what to do with my Seraphon Vanguard box. Both the Carnosaur with Old Blood, Scarvet on foot with the extra warrior body. Gonna do the warriors with spears. Need to figure out Crocs or Crocs Warspawn. Already have one of each. It's a nice box for that Vanguard. How do you get so good? Lots of time. Lots of practice. That is, you show up every day and you put some paint on models. That's the answer. That's the answer. Is there anything you're working on right now? What you got? J Big, hello, how are you? Badger says, that was good though. I did put together an awful non-competitive 1,000 point bug list. Just painting now. What did you, why is it awful? What do you have? Oh, time, sigh. It turns out doing things a lot. You get better at it as you go. Yep. Just like everything else. You put in the time. I'm good. Just finished building the cities. Nice. How were they to build, JPIC? They look great. Are they a nice build? Really hoping Admech gets a nice big figure like the Norn when they get their codex in the winter. Would be cool. What would you hope for? What would you want for Admech? Trying to think what they could do that's larger. I don't think I know their lore well enough to guess. There's a two-wheeled burr going in circles outside. It's really bothering my not yet vacuuming self. You probably need to get on that vacuum. Based on the time you gave me earlier. You probably need to get on that. I was hoping for some cheat codes from you to insta-improve. Yep, unfortunately. Not a thing. Unfortunately. JPEG says, really fun to build, super easy. City Knights are 10,000 times better to build than Chaos Knights. Good. Sigmar Chaos Knights are not a fun build. I am glad they are 10,000 times better. See, Badger's got old One Eye as a Warlord, 2 Carnifexes, Screamer Killer, other stuff crammed in there. You know, the Carnifexes are pretty good, Badger. I took them against Scots Knights, and they did some work with the Crushing Claws. Old One Eye is a beast. I don't know with Codex if they're still a good way to go, but yeah, they did some serious work for me. I was gonna say, do we count Knights as the AdMech's big model? I feel like we do, right? I feel like we would. All right, Mom. Ugh. I'm just trying to help you out. Get it done, and then you're done. You don't have to worry about it. You know? It's done. I'm gonna take a frustration shave and bath. Have fun. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We will see you later. Get that paint on those models. I'm gonna check in on you. I'm gonna check in on you. I'm wondering if they bring out new ones, though, which I'm kind of holding off on yoinking them. Yeah, I don't know. Chat, do you think we'll get a new Carnifex kit? I feel like we would have with the book. You know, I feel like that would have been the time. I don't know that we would get more stuff now that Codex is done. I feel like my gut is saying no, but they've surprised us before. What do we think, chat? I feel like they would definitely be on the next, like, round of updating stuff. You know, we got the updated Gene Sealers, we got the updated Termagants, Hormagants. I feel like they would kind of be next in line. But that it would have been with the book. But I could absolutely be wrong. We talk about big model challenge. We can talk about that a little bit. Let me finish thoughts on NIDS, and we can talk challenge. Current Carnifex kit is fine. It's fine. If there's a new Carnifex model, it'd be a second wave where the Screamer Killer goes multi-part. Yeah, I think that's kind of the thing. Is that it would have come with the Screamer Killer. I feel like it's a ways off yet, since we didn't get it with him. For a big model, not soon. Probably Kill Team or something in 5 months. Say, because, yeah. If we got something that's part of, like, a campaign or something, that's usually, like, a character. So, I feel like it would have been with the... In Before Space Marine's going to attach 5 Dreadnoughts together and make a Megazord. That's going to be the pre-order article. Yeah. Exalted was halfway there. It's Marines plus Megazord. Okay, it shows going on before, and I guess it does need to. God damn it. I was hoping I could just kind of slot it in after. No. No, I cannot. Badger, thank you so much for that sub for 44 months. Badger, you get to pick a food sticker. Here's what I got for you. I've got, would you like to be fries, a hot dog, champagne, I've got a strawberry, like, smoothie, or, let me see what else I got. Do I have any more ooh things? I have this little guy. Is it like a macaroon? Little cookie? What would you like to be, Badger? What would you like to be? Is that a tattoo I spy? These are temporary tattoos that Chad have given me with September. So yes and no. Yes and no, JPEG. I shall be the hot dog. Glorious hot dog. It shall be done. Thank you, Patrick. Oh, they're chips, not fries. That's why he was confused. I understand now. JPEG, would you also like to be a food sticker? Let me get one more since the hot dog's been claimed. I have a strawberry cake. Alright, Glorious Badger, thank you so much. I add you to our feast. JPEG, what would you like? Update. Issue removed. We love to see it. We love to see it. Glad it worked out. I am a champagne. You are indeed. JPEG. Thank you so much. I will add you to our feast. Thank you, thank you. All the goods GP eats have names like Frickle Frackle and Jam Jams and Cheesy Wheezies. That's why, yeah. I didn't have any Cheesy Wheezy stickers. Sorry. Next time. Next time. Fresh out of Cheesy Wheezies. We have a working PC again. Awesome. So glad to hear that. Well done. Glad that that worked. Zayla says, my children picked 2 blind boxes of the Lego Marvel Series 2. They both got Wolverine. What are the odds on that? 1/12 squared? Yeah. That's pretty nuts. Twinsies Wolverines. Well, at least they don't, like, fight over who they got, right? It's not like, oh, I want that one. You both get Wolverine. Avian, hello, how are you? You're yelling. What's up? We are building the new Norn Emissary. So far, so good. How are you? I don't like that some of the new ones have this theme that's been on. I think the Screamer Killer had the same. I don't like the theme. I will get my sprue goo out later. Should I build along? I'm trying to remember what you had in. What was in the last haul you got? You had a few things. I think you should. Come build with me. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, there's our 2 pieces. We got the piece in the middle. We got one more tentacle bit off to the side here. 21. Hooty hoot! Hello. How are ya? How's your weekend? Goose Dance cuts cats and Slim Jims. Good to go. TLDR, my issues. My PC was randomly rebooting for no reason. No point in gaming enough. Yeah. I'm glad you got that fixed. Cat filling stream. Let's go. Watching YouTube. It might not be your computer's messing streaming Starfield. It might be the game itself. Want to post a link? No, because I'm not going back to Starfield. I appreciate it though, Tony. I found Starfield to be very, very boring, so I won't be going back to it. Thank you though. I appreciate it. I think that seems to be the common denominator is that it's just Starfield. I appreciate it though. Avian says, I went to a Warhammer store as a local did not have a codex. Walked out with too much. It happens. It happens. Gonna go to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal for the first time in like 15 years. That's gonna be fun. When does all of that start? Like, does that start October? Or, when do they do all that? Let's see, I picked up the Flesh Cape Leaper and the Biovore. Nice. I have the Biovore as my second thing to build here today. So we're doing the Emissary, and then I have the Biovore, if we finish through this. It's the game. They designed it for AMD and not Intel NVIDIA. I know they had the, like, sponsored stuff together, too. So, I don't know. Well, I don't know, man. Expected a few patches it might be worth playing again. No. 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 I'm tired of making excuses for that game. No. Oh, it already started. It started the 2nd of September. Be the game post-launch bug tester? Post-launch bug tester. I mean, that's what I basically became Wednesday. Basically what we did. Is this the really big Tyranid? It is, yes. So this is the new one from all the previews. In many pieces at the moment. Oh my gosh. I just had you lined up. What happened? Sly, hello, how are you? Sorry if it looked boring to me, but everyone's excited for it. I wanted to at least try it. I think the thing for me is, like, they kept doing directs and stuff. I'm like, but what do you do in the game? And that was never answered. And there's a reason it was never answered. It's because it's pretty boring. This is pretty boring. Look at that shiny. We're getting there. We're getting there. I've begun imprisoning and selling children to pirates because their little hand can grab things that their cyber hooks can't. You know, I would love to get to a point where I could even do things like that. But I was bored out of my skull last night, so we uninstalled. Hey Drexian, welcome in. How are you? Who says, I'm still all about Baldur's Gate 3. Really enjoying my Soarlock? Hell yeah. Baldur's Gate 3 is so good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hell yeah. Oh, your special icon? Yes, I got it on. Sly, claiming our first VIP. Thank you so much, Sly, for the support. I do have to come clean with you, Sly. Your little bunny ear has come off. I have been trying so hard to not, like, scratch this tattoo. I've been, like, patting it in the shower to keep them on. But the bunny ear has managed to come off. I think because it's where my watch hits. It's cursed, I know. I've been trying so hard. But that's okay, because the actual tattoo is coming soon. So I will try to baby these as long as I can, and then we get our real one. I'm going to be just insufferable for the next week and a half until this tattoo is on. In which case, I will then become insufferable again. Life Madness, thank you so much. All I say is, I want one. Thank you so much for those gifted subs. Those are going out to, my goodness, Layla, Tinker, Joe, Sub Hedgehog, Warlord of a Band of Goblins, Matt Wood, Nothing Big Gaming, Creepy Kangaroo, Bandwagon Gold, Warped 8-Bit, Chad Gato, Paladin of Ibuki, Venomous, Too Many Sprues, Braindead Mageson, Muffin Princess, Frederick, and Mad Monzi. Okay, I think I can do it from here. 1 second. I can't. Okay. Okay, I got you. That also means, I think what I want to do, so we can actually have a sleeve, is each 5 is a tattoo. What do you guys think? That means Sly would also get some extra. What do you guys think? But thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. You should have your new shiny next time you talk. It might take a second. A missing ear adds to your street cred. That's right. We have our own tattoo lore now. There it is. I see it. So yeah, maybe refresh if you don't have it just yet. Ooh, you don't want to pick a temporary tattoo for my sleeve? Let me show you the options. And that'll change your mind. We do have more unicorns. We've also got some aminals. Give me a raccoon. I've got some spaceships. Aliens. I've got some more critters. A lot of critters. Oh, dinosaurs. Let's do some dinosaurs. Any of these look good? I've got a cat with sunglasses. Honorverse, thank you so much for those gifted subs. Those are going out to Tenebrum, Mike, Red Raider, Sophia, and Popsicle Moon. Enjoy your emotes and those subs from Honor First. Honor First, would you like to pick out a tattoo for me? Hey, Adrian, welcome in. Who wouldn't want that? That's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm saying. If you want to throw a dinosaur on me, that'll be alive in madness and honor first. If you want to throw one on. Dinosaurs? I'm a beckoning him. Okay. My son Owen will pick your dinosaurs. Excellent. Let me get dinosaurs out then. Little red dino, top right. Done. Where are my scissors? We'll do tattoos when we do our pre-order article. How's that? So I can go get... I didn't get like a thing of water set up, so... Now that we know how the temporary tattoos work. Avian, thank you so much for those gifted subs. Those are going out to Mini Mad Cat, Arlian, Ruptures, Purple Spark, Alice, and Hung the Gamer. Enjoy those emotes and those subs from Avian. You also get to pick out a... it doesn't have to be dinosaurs. It sounds like a lot of Madness is going to do a lot of dinosaurs. It could be any of these temporary tattoos. What would you like to add to my sleeve? Avian's telling everyone do the dinosaur. Alright, so we got one from Honor first. Wait, I can't watch this if I'm getting flashbacks to, wait, Sushi Gate? What is happening? The raptor fella. You want this one? Is that a raptor? What would be the closest raptor on here? This little guy. I'm just gonna be covering temporary tattoos. That's the thing, is I'm gonna have to explain to my artist what is happening. Abs Daddy Will Ludba Artist, thank you so much for subscribing at tier 3 for 3 months in advance. Holy cow. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Bringing us almost to our video game goal. So thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, hold on. I'm catching up here. Honest, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate that. For 3 months of support, with your sub, you can pick out a food sticker. We've got tattoos and stickers and everything everywhere. Would you like to be a French fry? Oh, I'm sorry. Abs Daddy Ludba Artist, you will also get a sticker. Would you like to be fries? A strawberry cake? A macaroon? We have strawberry shake. Lots of strawberries. Let's add something a little healthy. Let's add apple. And an apple. Okay, green. Okay, let me scroll back up here. Apple, please. I gotta catch up and make sure I get everything. I have to fit that name onto this apple. Okay, we're gonna do a few lines here. Abs Daddy. I feel like that's already a line. Will Ludba Artist. Oh, I kind of wish I could put that together. Ludba Artist. Thank you so much for your support. I will put you on with our with our collage. I appreciate it. Niskless macaroon, please, and howdy. How you doing? We were building some Tyranids, and then chat has become chaos. Welcome to the chaos. What is new with you? Make sure I spell this right. Thank you, thank you. I'll add your little macaron. Hey, Crash Tactics, it has become Cute Stuff Stream. How are you today? We are doing September, exclamation sub. We've got some goals we're trying to hit, and chat is popping off. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. I thought this was your first tattoo. I know. Chat decided no. Ibuki, welcome in. How are you? That will do. Okay, so it was this boy. Did he fall? He might have fallen. Is your artist tracing the tattoos? That's what it is. You guys are designing it for me. Yeah. The guy you're pointing to. Perfect. Okay. Let me get him. I want to make sure I don't miss any dinosaurs. Okay. We have a red one. We have a blue one. Okay. Green 2-arm dino boy. Two-armed Dino Boy. I'm guessing that's this one. Red Happy Dino Boy. Guessing that one. Round spaceship with beam and a cactus. I'm gonna go with these two. Pretty sure those are the ones. So I don't hold up chat anymore. Okay. Round spaceship with beam. Okay. And then the cactus. We have to pick something to be being beamed up by the spaceship, I think. I think that's how this works. Okay. And then cactus. Cactus. Perfect. But yeah, I'm looking forward to explaining this to my tattoo artist when I go in. I'm going to have 2 6 sleeves here soon. Alright, cactus done. Got avian. Conradson, how you doing? Titan, welcome in. How are you? Looking forward to get my new bug shipment, hopefully tomorrow. Can't wait to see your new bugs too. I'm excited. The emissary is coming along pretty well until chat goes into chaos. I guess you're lucky Twitch only allows 25 characters in a character name. I feel somehow responsible. I don't know why you would feel that way, no. Do you need the water bowl and the washcloth? In a little bit. I think we're going to do it when we do the pre-order article. That might be easier. This is very silly, thank you. You should get exactly this chat give sub sleeve permanently on your arm so you'll always remember. You know what? I think we're going to stick with this for now. I already have plans for the other arm. I'm sorry, chat. That's going to be my manga panel sleeve. Sorry. I already have an artist picked out and everything. Terribly sorry. Especially Simulator wasn't 310 points. I mean, he a big boy. Yeah, he a big boy. I haven't gotten a chance to look through the actual rules for him yet. I ended up not picking up the codex. So I literally just picked up him in the Biovore for now. Rebre, hello, how are you? What do I expect for today? I think Exalted mentioned Space Marines, which could be a good guess. I think we said cities would probably be a little bit off. The only shame she didn't do this before summer. Would have been hilarious to see tan lines. It would be hilarious, but not for the reason you think. I don't know what tan lines you're thinking. It's so bright. Nikki the tattoo artist. Listen, I just want you to fill in all the temporary tattoos. Yep. It's already done. They did all the work for you. Norman says, by the way, vacuumed and mopped before D&D. Made it into voice chat on time. Well done, Norman. Proud of you. Proud of you. Nikki's gonna use the cupping season viral sound when she posts the Norn Boy on socials. Calling it out for posterity. I don't think it's trending anymore, though. We used it for Cabanda. I don't think we get to use it again. I don't think it's gonna do very well. Please no Nightmare Fuel Berserk. I'm not promising anything, Avian. I would like some Junji Ito on my arm, though. I forgot Gondor calls for aid. Yeah, I think we're good. I know that's part of like the tattoo aftercare too, for like the actual one, is to not be out in the sun and covered. I got it. Melee versus Emissary, yeah, has the psychic guns. Warp invul, similar as more anti-tank shooting, and melee, no invul, yeah. I decided I have a lot of bugs that already do the melee, so I decided to go psychic with this one. But I would like one of each at some point, just because I think the assimilator looks cooler. But for now. I think Space Marines, Dawnbringer 2 with the Troll. Oh, and Ironjaws, that's a good shout too. I think Dawnbringer's a good guess. I kind of forget that that's like a separate release. Yeah, I think also being a smaller release, as opposed to like a whole bunch of Marine kits right after we got all the NIDs. I think that makes sense. Oh, you can't donate blood for a year? If you're gonna do it, go beforehand? I don't. I probably should. But in an ironic statement, I'm terrified of needles, so I don't. Chieflin Jackrabbit, thank you so much for gifting those subs out to our community. We got 5 going out to Pisses, Clearly Random, Justicar, P. Annie, and Oni-chan, please. Chieflin Jackrabbit, you get to pick a tattoo for me. How are you today? How's your weekend? Thank you so much for that support. I appreciate it. And Vegeta, you get to pick a sticker. Let me get everything out. I just put all the cutesy away. But, Jackrabbit, we've got some critters. I've got some more unicorns. We just did a whole bunch of dinos, but I do have some left. I got kind of silly ones and some aliens. We do have more dinosaurs, though. We just really like dinosaurs. I got them. What would you like, Jupiter and Jackrabbit? And then we'll do food stickers for Vegeta. Which is a phrase I didn't think I'd say today, but here we go. I have some bad news for you about needles, Nikki. I know. I'm so excited to get stabbed, but also I don't like getting stabbed. It's different, okay? It's different. It's different. How many subs do we need to have Scott live stream the tattoo session? That's up to the artist, not me, unfortunately. The cat with the pink sunglasses. Done. Claimed. I think it's the depth of the needle is the problem I have for like shots and stuff. Okay, I had to pile. We have so many tattoos to do now. Okay, and then Vegeta, would you like to pick a sticker? So we can add you on. I've got a little strawberry cake. I've got some fries, a shake. Oh, I'm gonna leave out those other fries. We have enough fries. What else have we got over here? I have a corn dog. And some pasta. Any of that sound good? What would you like to be on? The cake seems nice. I think it's pretty nice. I'll put you right on the icing. How are you today? How's your weekend? Let me make sure I spell this right. S4. All right. Got you on there. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Okay. Save those for next time. I think I'm caught up. Did I get everything? See you later, Norman. Enjoy D&D. Catch you later. I think it's... Oh, sorry. I feel like tattoo needles are different. Yeah, it's different. Tattoo needles don't hurt, really. It's more of a burning sensation. I have heard burning. I've heard, like, a cat scratch. So I'm hoping not too bad. I think Shenron, who will be on my shoulder, it'll be here. I think he'll be pretty easy. I think Pickle on my bicep's going to be a little more spicy, from what I understand. You're upset there's catsup on the corn dog? There is indeed. We got 2 squiggles. We got ketchup and a mustard squiggle. Alright. For everyone coming in, here's what I have of the Norn Emissary. So it's still in sub-assembly. So we've got the tail, got the legs. We're working on kind of the torso right now. So remember the case of bad tattoo artists not cleaning, sterilizing needles. Avian? I don't know if this helps. You always go to worst case. And you don't have to always go to worst case. I say this as someone who also tends to overthink things. Those people shouldn't have a studio anymore. It's actually really funny you say that, Avian, because I started looking into tattoo things on like Reddit, and it ended up on like a shitty tattoo subreddit. And my god, I can't believe some of these people are still able to tattoo people. It's some of them are awful. I feel so bad. So it's funny you say that. Jackson says, for me, having tattoo needles jabbing me is relaxing. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna be in that camp of people that falls asleep during a tattoo, honestly. I think I'm gonna be that person. Worst case is the tattoo artist pulls out a gun and shoots you. True. That's pretty worst case. We hadn't even considered that angle, noob. So thank you. Thank you for that. So debate if I want to paint my Norn in sub-assembly if I want to build it first. So far I haven't seen a reason to sub-assemble. I mean, I guess in here if you're really worried about it. But there's just so much that builds off of each other. I think it would be tricky. We can definitely take a look here at the end to see if there's anything I think I would combine or like leave as a sub-assembly, but so far I think it's alright. Most places will let you watch them take the needle out of the bag. Yeah, the cartridges and everything come in the little like individual packs. And everything will be wrapped up. All sterilized and stuff. I feel like I could be a tattoo sleeper too. I think with the noise from the machine, yeah, I could definitely just be out. I think I'm gonna be that person. I do go to worst case scenario, so if my words right on the head. I think there's a place for that. I think going immediately to it. Maybe catch yourself before that. But especially, I'm sorry, if it's stressing you out, if you can get ahead of it. Let's see, from what I've seen, head and maybe arms for sub-assembly, or mostly manual. I think that would make sense. I don't know that I would do a whole lot more than that. I'm trying to think for my bugs. It is usually just like the head that I'll leave separate. Everything else kind of needs to go together. With the way that they're... G-Man Jackrabbit, thank you so much for those gifted subs. Holy, we got more tattoos to pick out. Those 20 are going to... Ruination Wakes, Grim Creeper, Jacatron, Neophobos, Swill, Cinnamon Coffee, Furious Cabbage, Tex, I'm the Trash Man, Zerbads, the Terrible Butters, Astro Commentier, Edward, Alex, Hawkman, Snezok, City of Doors, Crazy Bacon, Val, and Koala Lamp. Enjoy your emotes, your subs. Happy September. Thank you so much, Jackrabbit. I also owe you a shiny. Give me 1 second. Okay, you should have a shiny. You may need to refresh. I also use some tattoos. Where did our tattoo pile go? Oh, they're there. Should we... You guys want to mix it up? Throw in some new stuff? I feel like... I don't know if any of these have been picked over. I think we still have enough that it's okay. Pick out some tattoos for me, Jackrabbit. We do have another dinosaur one. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Ooh, I'm special now. Look at those. Look at those back-to-back shinies in chat. My screen went wacky with emotes raining. Yes, that's new from Twitch. I decided to go ahead and add those in for September. I thought it was fun. So many subs. Let's see. Remember worst case thinkers. Be a project manager. Monetize your worrying. That's such a pro tip, Jesse. Such a pro tip. We're now on the other side of the velvet rope. That's right. How about rocket ships? Okay. We like this sheet then. You get 4 of them. So whichever ones you would like. Mikey, hello, welcome in. And Mousefade, how are we doing today? How's the weekend? Do you just want me to pick a bunch of rocket ships? We can do that. Meatball sub. That sounds good. I'm going to clean up a little bit while you decide. For everyone coming in, we are doing September things. We are also building a Norn Emissary, which is one of the new Tyranid models. So thank you everyone for all the support. That's fine. Rocket ships it is. I kind of want to take this one too because it's a different style. just to mix it up a little bit, you know? Okay, so there's one. Oh, and 3 more. Perfect. It's gonna kind of all do that. Oh wait, the little, kind of like a little squatty one. Let's do this instead. Done. Rocket ships. Alright, it's gonna be looking like a sleeve today, chat, for sure. Make sure to update. Oh, the sub goal, yes. So the next one, you guys have unlocked video game of choice. So we'll decide that in the Discord. The next one is, at 300, is our canvas art stream. So we're gonna Bob Ross it up one day. That'll be at 300 sub points. I will update that. I'm trying to say if I just do that when we're on Cutie Cam. It's easier to do everything when we're over there. But we'll make sure to update that. Thank you, Scott. T-Man, thank you so much for that sub. I'm sorry I missed it while I was cutting out tattoos. You get to pick a food item. Would you like to be some pasta, some fries, a corn dog? I have a strawberry shake. Any of those look good? Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Well, Avian, the idea of the stickers was I was trying to make you all subs. Like, sandwich stickers. But to do it where they're all sandwich stickers was too expensive. So now you're all food. Mousebase says, cranky old person noises need my coffee. I had a great game yesterday with our friends Lando and Grayed Out. We played Zone Mortalis 30k. That's awesome. What, I'm guessing that was Space Wolves, and what did Grayed Out have? What army would that be? I like the pasta. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. Oh, Mousebait, thank you so much for that gifted sub, Mikey. Enjoy those emotes and that sub. Let me get T-Man on pasta. T-Man 411. Thank you so much. I'll add you to our collage here, our feast. Mousebait, I think I got you. Do you already have a sticker? Thank you so much for that gifted sub. I appreciate it. How's the Norn thing going together? Pretty easy. So far, so good. Yeah. I've heard that some of the tail stuff, well, I didn't have too hard a time. There's a little bit of gap filling I'll do, but so far, so good, Mikey. How's your weekend? Alpha Legion. I wanted to say that, but I wasn't sure. Awesome. I'm glad you guys got to get a game together. Glad to hear that. Okay, back to where we were. Okay, so far, for those who have come in, it's building in sub-assemblies. So we've got the tail. We started with the 2 legs, and now we're kind of on the torso, very large carapace part is what we're working through right now. Little Mouse played 1,000 Suns. Haven't seen you since the Nova preview. What you think of Fulgrim? I want him so bad. I want him. He's very tall. I'm a little worried about the wings. I think having just finished Kabanda, I'm curious how large, just kind of in scale, some of that is. I'm still going to get him, but I don't know where I'm going to put him. Yeah, new Fulgrim is beautiful. Beautiful. Nikki should make Azure Lane canvas. That was kind of what I was wondering, is if we should do full-on Bob Ross, or if we should pick something to, you know, freestyle it up a bit. Are there any serious mold line issues need fixing? Not yet. No, it's been pretty easy. I think the biggest thing so far has been the seam lines on the tail, but it's pretty standard to like what the other NIDs have. That's been the biggest, and then along the carapace. Oh, I guess it gets covered, so I guess it's not a big deal. But like just making sure things like this get kind of smoothed over. It makes me want to do him for his children. Join us. One of us. One of us. I've basically picked up all of the heresy stuff to proxy in for 40k. I've got Wasted Mind gifted me Lucius, which we're going to work on. I'm going to sub him in. I already have a Saltarvitz. I'm going to sub him in. So it says, I'm actually having an arcade time with Starfield, but I haven't had any glitches. There's definitely a while before it really kicks in. Oh, I'm sorry. You may have joined after I was talking about Starfield. I was so insanely bored that I uninstalled it last night. In addition to the absolute slideshow that it was here on stream. So I was not enjoying it. Candace Blaze, welcome in. How are you? Don't think we did a food sticker? Okay, 1 second. I will get you a food sticker. As we're talking about the seam, I want to make sure I get it smushed in here. More than that, I want to fight Fulgrim with Russ. It's a beautiful model. Beautiful. Is anyone else thinking about picking up the new Fulgrim? Okay, food sticker. Let me get a few new ones. We've got fries, a corn dog, a shake. I think we're getting to some of the bigger stickers now. I have maybe a lemon, or what else have we got? We have the pretzel that doesn't actually tie, if you want to claim that. Starfield's a solid 5 out of 10 for me so far. Gameplay is about Fallout 4 level. The ship combat is bad. Yeah. Candace says, I'm doing well, thank you. Currently finished up my Chaos Corrupted Custodes. Hell yeah. Do you have some kit bashing we're doing for that? That sounds sick. All those Emperor's Children talk. Ew. Sweet. So eventually I'd get him for my character series, but Angron first. Isn't he a cute lemon? Oh, he's cute. But yeah, if you'd like to pick a sticker mouse bait, I'll make sure we get you in there. This is the first time we've had a demonic 30k Primarch before the 40k one. Is this going to limit the 40k version in any way? I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so. Hubby's liking it, so it's just Skyrim in space. Yeah, I hated it. I uninstalled it after about 4 to 5 hours. I'm done. No more Starfield. I'm done. Let's see. Candace says, Leftover 1,000 Suns, Zangor, and Lord of Change Bits to Kit Bash. Wow. That sounds really cool. I do love when people pick things that, like lore-wise, that's not really a thing. But, like, chaos can corrupt anything. So, like, throw it in. Throw it in on everything. Perfect, Mousebait. Let's do it. Oh, cute lemon has been claimed by Mousebait. Now I have to get your leet speak on here. 5, 3, B, 4, 1, D. Got you. Thank you so much. I will add you in to the collage. I think I just need to get some poster board and start throwing them on there so we have it. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Snezlock. It says, which Australian bug are we building there? Also, thank you to whoever gave me a sub. This is the Norn Emissary, which is the new big bug. I picked it up yesterday. So, for those who are not familiar with the kit, it builds either the Emissary, which is the brain bug, and that's what we're building. It also builds the Assimilator, which I think looks a little bit cooler, but I already have some big melee bugs, so I'm going with the Emissary for now. Probably get the other ones later. But that's what we're building today. It's so far it's been a nice build. Coming along nicely. Starfield is my chaser after Baldur's Gate 3 and Armored Core 6. Two vastly superior games, so I can't really compare. Yeah. I think going from Baldur's Gate, even just talking NPCs, from going from like the very interactive, very reactive NPCs to just their cold, dead stares in Starfield. That alone is enough to be like, this game feels really old. Also need Horus Ascended. That's a cool model too. Yeah. Be real, you're buying two. At some point. I have to have tattoo money first. So decided to go with this. And I also picked up the Biovore for now. So that's what I've got. Later, we'll probably get it. I told chat earlier, I kind of want to break from the NIDs just because we've been working on a bunch of them. And we got a lot done. Like, I'm glad we spent some time on the NIDs, but I'm ready to hop to something else for a little bit. Now that they're mostly done and ready for games. Okay, so then we got the kind of front carapace 27 and 26. Kind of want one of those. Oh, but I don't play 40k. Stairfield, am I right? You right. I feel bad for those who are enjoying it. I'm glad that you're enjoying it, and I'm glad you're like getting something out of it. I don't get it. I'm never gonna get it. It's very disappointing to me. And like Titan said, back to back with the other games, I'm just like, ugh. We could use some updates in here. Who thinks pre-order is Space Marines? That's one of the guesses we have. Yeah, I think Space Marines. I do think Dawnbringers is a good guess with the troll in the book as a before they do another like bigger update with the Marines after the NIDs. So we'll find out here in about half an hour. I think those are kind of our guesses, though. Big pig, big pig, big pig. I think part of that was I didn't expect much more than reskin Skyrim. I think that's the thing for me too, Sly, is that's what I expected, and it was still way below that. On top of, you guys saw here on stream, the optimization issues. I feel like I spent more time fixing the game than playing the game. And half of playing the game was load screens, so. No, I was just insanely bored last night and uninstalled it. You're so silly, Twitch. Got sub button, get ads. Wait. Did I miss a sub? Or did you get a gifted? I'm all goofed up now. Wait for the mining community to finish the game. Like any other Bethesda game. I'm not going to touch it again. I'm not touching it. Could also be Underworlds, Warcry, or Blood Bowl. Yeah, I think one of those smaller ones would be. I think that makes sense. New Graveguard for Soul Blight. Okay, GW hates death players unless you're Bone Reapers. Scott has the tattoo water. What tattoo? The UI is awful, Titan. Like, I'm struggling. No one wants to hear me just dog on a game, right? So, like, I have a laundry list of things I did not like about the game, and I only played about 5 hours. UI is definitely on that list. It is dog water. It's definitely on my list. I do, says Slam. Hello. How are you? Yep, I played about another hour last night, Slam, and then I was like, nope, absolutely not. I was bored to tears. What you up to today? We're building a big bug. Just upgrade your PC because we optimized it for PCs. No, you didn't. You didn't. It's okay. Hey, Moonhead John. We're all just getting older. Have AAA games lost their touch? They've, I think some of them have lost the narrative. Yeah. Yeah. How are you today? We are building a Norn Emissary. We're onto kind of the torso pieces here now. So far, the build's been really nice. The only thing is kind of the normal seam lines on the tail for NIDs. But that's pretty standard across their kits. The rest has been really nice. Mortal Kombat's the only AAA game I'm interested in lately. That's a good what? I'm sitting here like, what AAA am I actually interested in? If you guys will let me sing praises about a game. Sea of Stars. Everyone go play Sea of Stars. It's beautiful. The characters are fun. The combat's fun. It's fun to explore because there's actually things to get when you explore. It's been very, very good. Nornin. That's right. So I didn't even grab the Norn and the Biovore. Those are the two I grabbed as well. I think if you already have NIDs, yeah, the Death Leaper is the... If you don't need to upgrade what you've got, those are kind of the things to grab. I have my old Biovore and I never finished him because he's just very sad and fine cast. So I'm glad to I'm glad to have this one to work on. Hey, Wolfsark! I just finished Baldur's Gate 3 and I'm gonna... Ooh, Blasphemous 2. I have to play the first one first, but I do want to play Blasphemous. How are you? Welcome in. Wow, that after Baldur's Gate 3, the next thing I'm looking forward to is an expansion to a AAA flop. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? Cyberpunk is now getting its big update, so that'll be interesting. I'm waiting for that update to play as well. There's a reason AAA companies lost their minds over Baldur's Gate 3 and are saying, this should not be the new standard. They're used to shoveling garbage on us and getting away with it. It's the microtransactions, it's the loot boxes, and then you have a game that doesn't have any of that, that's just going nuts and people are crazy for. Yeah. Baldur's Gate, worth it. It's so good. Hey, Close Game, welcome in. I find it difficult to call Starfield a AAA game when it uses an engine so old. Every other major game studio has long since moved from it. That's their choice, though. That is their choice as that studio. And they expect to make an up-to-date game in the same engine they used to develop Skyrim in. That game is, 12 years old? It was in development for like 4 to 5 years for that. Yeah, that's their choice. Well, that's their choice. I do want the new Hormagaunts and Gene Stealers, but much later, yeah. Avian says I got Armored Core. I need to learn to play, I think. I was flying around like I had this chicken and having a blast. Spark Minis, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We are building some of the new bugs. So I've got, this is the new Norn Emissary that we are working on kind of torso bits right now. We're talking video games as you guys come in. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Welcome on in. Let's see, we had some Warhammer. Chat, you know what to do. For more Warhammer here on Twitch, go give a follow. Thank you for the raid. Drips by James, hello. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. I'll do a little recap here in a second. The glare you use at the moment, is it good for getting rid of gaps as well? No need for green stuff. I can show that off here in just a second. Just make sure I didn't miss anything. Hey, Spark Minis. 24-hour birthday stream. You are so brave to do the 24 hours. Happy birthday. That's exciting. Man, that is insane. I hope you guys had so much fun. Chat, if you want to check out some birthday stream action, some more Warhammer on Twitch, go give a follow. Happy birthday. Did we get anything fun and special for birthday? Okay, so the glue I'm using, before I forget, is Tamiya. It is a plastic glue. So what this actually does, and it'll only work for in plastic, so you can't use this for your resin or your metal. It actually heats up the plastic, so it's like a chemical reaction to basically weld the plastic shut. I really like it because it has this little brush, so it's a lot easier to get exactly where I want it. But it won't work for your resin and your metal. What you can do, and what you've seen me doing, is you can kind of run it along your seam lines to kind of smush that plastic together, is what I'm doing. The other thing that people use, and Scott actually brought it into me, is they'll make, we call it sprue goo, but you can actually put sprue into it and it'll melt, and you can use that as a gap filler as well. So I think I actually need a little more glue in ours before I start. But yeah, you can actually run it into the seams to fill that gap. So that's what I'm using. It's the Tamiya Extra Thin Cement. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything here. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. We're talking video games as you come in, but then new bugs. Did anyone else pick up some of the new Tyranids? The new lictors. I need to read and see how well the lictors are going to do. I've never really taken lictors before, but with the new Death Leaper and stuff, if they're pretty cool, then I would probably get those a bit later. I think it's possible to call something a AAA game. Well, it's the money going into it. That's what it is. It's not a, the title is based on the funding that it's receiving. Sorry, catching up here. Can I show for Victoria miniatures? Go for it, Avian. One of first says I've been using these sanding sponges. My brother picked up so good. I like having the sanding sticks and things, yeah. Yes, I got the Dawnbringers box. Fulgrim from 30K, and so much love from the community. I'm so glad. Happy birthday. That sounds like good birthday to me. That 30K Fulgrim model is one of my favorites. Such a beautiful kit. Okay, make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, backing up for those coming in. Here is the new set. So this is what we're building. It builds either the Norn Emissary, which is the big brain bug, or the Assimilator, which is kind of the more combat version. So we went with this because I already have a lot of big bugs that are kind of combat centered. And I kind of want to see how the brain bug works all together. Eventually I'll probably have both, but starting with this for now. Oh, and it looks like it's time to start doing sub-assemblies. Put them together. Doesn't strike me as a AAA level game. We allow game studios to define what makes a AAA game, so the users. That makes me shrug in surprise. I think I want to keep calling it that because like, I want to put them on that same, like, you fell below that bar. Like, if you're going to call yourself that, then, like, understand that, okay, we're going to compare you to other games like that, if that makes sense. I understand what you're saying, though, closed game. Yeah. I agree, but, yeah, they don't get a pass. That's what I'm trying to, yeah, they're not an indie company. If your stuff looks crazy old, that's, I don't think you should get a pass for that. The GW discontinued the Regiments of Renown. I wanted to get the Shambler since it's a good discount for the Soul Blights, but they're gone from the site, probably. They've been doing a lot more, like, limited releases with, like, the Boarding Patrols and some of those. Aiden says, I got a bunch of bits for my Felgors, the Beastmen from Kill Team. She has fulfillment Palmer. Oh, in the US now. Less than a week for the bits. Happy with the prints. That's awesome, Avian. Glad you found those. Yeah, if you're not charging indie prices. Yeah. Todd Howard disliked that. Well, Todd. Oh, the things I would say to Todd. The things I would say. Upgrade my PC. None of them are good. None of them are good things. Optimize your game, Todd. Optimize your game. Todd will just say upgrade your darn it. I don't know. I mean, indie games are the ones that... Noob. Oh, Exalted said it's fine. Todd Howard can, like, dislike these nuts. Thank you, Exalted. Appreciate it. Time to get forced into retirement after. As much as I love Skyrim, I think it's a big old nope for me on the next Elder Scrolls. That's for sure. Unless they do something drastic. As much as I love Skyrim, it's a big old nope for me, dog. Big old nope for me. JPig, thanks for lurking. What? What just happened? Let me catch up here. Gotta go and rest. Have an amazing stream. Thank you again for the raid. Yeah, after 24 hours. Definitely get that rest. We'll catch you next time. Enjoy the rest of birthday. Thank you, thank you. Confused by the shout out. Spar, my favorite spam alternative. What is happening? I was trying to give a shout out and people randomly give props to Spark. Oh, okay, we were trying to shout out Spark. We forgot a K. I understand now. Thank you, Slam, for attempting to shout out Spark Minis. Everyone go follow Spark Minis, not Sparm. Poor Sparm's logging in today being like, what on earth? Why am I being shouted out to 106 people? Oh, amazing. You pay these mods too much, apparently. Sadly, mine's Aluminum on the Moon. If you're enjoying it, Riot, absolutely enjoy it. I don't get it, but enjoy it. I know you're enjoying it and Kedis is enjoying it. And I'm glad you're finding something in it. I'll just never understand it. And that's okay. There are games that I play that people probably don't understand. Where does this slot in? Doesn't that feel right? There is a tiny little, like, spot for it. I can't get it to sound right. Parmesan cheese. Not even no, he was trying to do Spark Minis. We just missed a K, that's all. But now Sparm gets all the love. I hope Sparm enjoys. Hey, Space Octopus, welcome in. How are you? This is the big boy bug. How are you? How's your weekend? Let me get this piece in here, and I will show big boy bug. Whoop! That wasn't good. Just hold this all in. Before the Norn came out, I wasn't completely up to date on Nid lore or anything. I was surprised it wasn't a character rather than a large unit. I understand Souls players. Let me play a game that's gonna piss me off because when you get it, Greedy, thank you so much for that sub for 57 months of support. How are you? Thank you, thank you. I owe you a food sticker. Greedy, would you like to be a pretzel, a strawberry shake, a corn dog, or some fries? Let me see if I have anything else. Or a chocolate bar. I'll throw in a chocolate bar. Would you like to be any of these things, Greedy? The suffering's part of the fun? Yeah, because when you get it, plus the lore stuff you find is fun. The world is fun. That's almost a year. A smoothie. We'll smoothie it up, Greedy. Thank you so much for all your support. I appreciate it. How's your weekend? What is new in Greedy World? Greedy. There. It's like they put it on at the shop, so you know it's your smoothie. And I'll throw that on the collage. Thank you, thank you. How are you gonna fit a name on the shake just like that? Zombella, thank you so much for that sub. For 34 months, we get the food back out. Zombella, would you like to be? A pretzel, some fries, a corn dog, chocolate, or what else have we got over here? Looking for other cute stuff. Or a donut. Let's do a donut. What would you like to be on? Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. There is going to be a sticker collage. Right now, you are a stack of stickers. But I'm going to pull out some poster board or something and throw it all on together. Yeah. Massbait says, Jaime says Starfield writing in first part is terrible, but it gets better. Ship combat is arcadey. Seems to be locked behind piloting skill tree. Exploration aspect is great. Clearly a Bethesda game. There you go. Big Mouse's review. I didn't think the exploration was worth it in any way, at least in the beginning. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's no message. I'm still waiting for Bot Lady. She's not coming. She's not coming. Thank you, Mousebait, for the bits. I appreciate it. I want to be the fries. Let's go, Zombella. How was your weekend? I'll put it down so you can read it. Done. Fries claimed. Claimed. One boss actually made me angry in Armored Core 6, so it was Balte. I keep hearing about Baltes. I haven't even played it. I think the streamer I was watching, I did see the fight. The person I was watching, though, is a Souls speedrunner, so I think he got through it a bit quicker than some others. But yeah, that seems to be the one that everyone's getting kind of hung up on. There's always one, right? There's always that one boss in the Souls games. Hey Chris, welcome in. And I know the size of the Norn Emissary, slightly larger than the Bulbastica. Should be a unit of measurement. Yeah, here is, what else have I got here for scale? Nothing great. I have a little warrior, a little Saurus warrior. If that is helpful. Sorry, larger than a Wraith Lord, yeah. I unfortunately don't have any other 40k size stuff. The only other thing I have is an orc, but I don't think it's super helpful. I've got Mazrog here, if that helps at all. Y'all putting me off of Armored Core. It's I would go into it kind of more like a Souls game, is all I will say. If you like that, you're set. If you're looking for just run and gun, shoot 'em up, it's gonna be a little different than that, yeah. So, do you see someone found a way to speed run kill Shadowheart in sub 5 minutes? I didn't know. I didn't know that was the thing we were trying to do. 100 times more helpful than the promotional imagery. I think it's so strange they don't give us more scale photos, Chris. I think it's really, really weird that they don't do more of that. Like, just put it next to, like, literally anything. Even if it's, like, Space Marine for scale. I think it's very strange that they don't do that. I'm glad that that helped. Weekend is alright. Oh, I was getting over COVID. I'm on day 10 of no taste and smell. But I'm doing alright. Hope all is well in your corner of the world. We're doing well here. I hope that you had. I hope you're feeling better here soon. I hope... I don't actually know. When does that come back? Taste and smell. Is that like one of those like long COVID symptom things? I don't actually know. Armor Curse is a Souls-like now. When I played it back, I mean... I feel like I would put it in the same bucket, but it's still different. Because yours, obviously, movement is very different, right? I would put it in kind of that mindset around bosses and things, though, I guess, is how I would say it. It is a FromSoft game. Yeah. So, if you're going in just expecting, like, an adventure game or an action game, that's not what you're going to run into. Now, Souls like in terms of genre, but people compare it because of difficulty. Yeah, it's very different than just playing through like an action game. Really glad GW started including actual instructions. Post the old metal, jam it together and pray method we use on the metal models. I mean, if you go to Forge World, you can still get that if you're missing it. Forge World, you can still get some of that for sure. My youngest still can't smell, taste certain things. Some of it appears permanent, sound like cheese. I know my brother had COVID. He actually got it twice, poor thing. And he is, I can tell he definitely likes spicier foods now. Where before he wouldn't have touched any of it. So I know that his taste has changed. I don't think he completely lost it, but it has changed. Which is interesting. 31. There it is. I have no idea, but it really sucks. I already have a hard time making myself eat. Now it doesn't seem like it's worth it. I miss the taste of apple juice so much. I had a taco salad last night. It was not satisfying. I'm sorry to hear that. I think, yeah, that would make me crazy. It just has to be so weird, right? I think especially for, like, comfort foods. That must be so weird. Well, hopefully here soon. It's got to come back. Bugs. Wait, weirdling, hello. Layla, hello. How we doing today? We are building a big bug. Here is my bug. Look at my bug. This is the Norn Emissary. We're getting there. We're on to arms now, which are several pieces. Brunch time. Enjoy, Reapery. Get you some yummy foods. Taste is so important. And yeah, the way that smells attached to that. Absolutely. Yeah, that must just be so weird. A reminder, chat, the new boosters are coming. Make sure you get your boosters here before holidays. I'm gonna go ahead and do the flu one as well, because I don't want to deal with that either. Layla says, I'm painting big stuff too. Ooh, got yourself a knight. What color scheme are we going with? Or are we deciding that? Knights are awesome. We've got some Chaos Knights we're gonna be working on here very soon. I'm glad it's literally... Oh, and nothing tastes. Some people said their food tastes like ash. At least I don't have that. I think that would be tougher to get through. I think yeah. They said it could be a couple weeks up to a year. Holy shit. That's insane. Well, hopefully, yeah, hopefully you're on the lower end of that scale there. Get that back. Yeah, I think it tasting awful would be worse than the nothing. What irritates me about Belterius is how it lies to the player about what you need to do to beat it. I don't know the details of that, sorry. Since I didn't play it myself. I don't know. That's the problem. I got dark and light blue and green and also purple. That's all as of now. I mean, some pretty colors to play with there. If all food tasted bad, I would be more likely to eat only healthy foods. Yeah, I guess there's always a silver lining, right? I think I'm gonna do a bit of a carb cut here. I keep going back and forth. I need to just do it. Jumpstart some of my weight loss. I'm putting on muscle, but that scale is not going anywhere. And I'd like it to move a little bit. Maybe that was the plan. Make pizza taste bad to fight the obesity epidemic. Let me get my my tin foil out here. I think I just wouldn't eat. I get tired of eating anyway. Could just make it blue and gold and kind of fit my Ultramarine army, but it's a Chaos Knight, so I feel like go with something new. Go something different. Maybe some colors you want to work with, but you haven't been able to. I feel like that would be a fun way to go. It says it has a shield. At that point in the game, you have one anti-shield gun, but otherwise terrible. Run out of ammo before the boss runs out of HP. So you actually need to do is boost kick it and use double shotguns, apparently. Double shotgun's always a good shout. Doesn't matter the game. Ultramarine could be Chaos, true. True. We were talking Chaos Corrupted Custodies earlier. I think Ultramarines. I'm sure Exalted and Badger would agree. Don't want to paint a scheme I've been painting. Yeah, I'd say go something different. Pick out some colors that you want to work with that maybe you haven't been able to. Just go nuts. What did you do to my Custodies? They were Chaos Corrupted, it sounds like by Zinch. Some conversion work going on. Kit bashing. I'd order spoons for my knights, test some things. And Chaos Toadies, that's right. Alright, let that sit for a second. Custodians can't fall to gas, that's why they're fun. That's why they're fun. And Candace says, they fell to my 1,000 suns. One of my teammates does Corn theme to all of his armies. Corn Guard, Corn Gene Stealer Cults. Surprisingly, doesn't have World Eaters. Doesn't need to. Everything else is already got what we need. I dig that, though. That's cool. I mean, I have technically now 2 Slanesh armies. So, Team Sigmar and, oh gosh, Sadie Bork. Alright, get this claw on. What time is it? Okay, a couple more minutes to the article. Lay went outside where she's not supposed to be playing. Do small play. Small play. The Emperor of Eldahorus. That's why he's got the shiny chair. Yeah. Just throw on some chaos bits. Good to go. We'll make sure that Will knows that the Custodians have also been corrupted. Just let all the Custodian players know. Alright, where does this It's kind of hard to see these little armpits. That feels right. Okay. Alright, here in a couple minutes, we're going to have the... You literally just fit. What happened? We're going to have the pre-order article. We will also do all of those temporary tattoos that you guys have given me. Scott brought in the old tattoo bowl of water. So we'll do that here in a moment. We have a stack of temporary tattoos that you guys have given me. So we'll get all those on my arm. I guess if anyone else would like to add some tattoos, now is the time. Oh, it's already up. Just kidding. Exalted says no. It's time now. Let's see. The Twin-Tailed Crusade runs an Iron Jaws problem. Okay. Well, here is where we're at so far with the Norn Emissary. We're going to hop over to our preview article, and then we'll do some tattooing. Alright, here we go. Thank you, Exalted, for the link. If you guys want to read along, Exalted's got the link in chat. Let's see, I've got to finish assembling, Shining Spears today. I never picked up Shining Spears. I wonder if I should. Okay, here we go. Sunday preview. The Twin-Tailed Crusade runs into an Iron Jaws problem. We've got Dawnbringers, Book 2, Reign of the Brute. The story of the Twin-Tailed Crusade continues in Dawnbringers, Book 2, as the brave soldiers of Hammerhall strike out across Akshi in Kira. This time they'll have some titanic foes to deal with, as one branch clashes head-on with Gargant King Broad, seeking vengeance for the death of his father. The other tangles with Trug, the Trogoth King. This book contains a selection of awesome battle plans to reenact moments from the book, as well as the latest narrative and rules for 4 new armies of renown. It's packed with great stuff for fans of the Mortal Realms. It'll be available to pre-order on Saturday in either regular or a captivating limited edition. Look how captivating it is. Hi, Zadie. Hi, Zadie. You guys see, here's... Let me switch back 1 second. Sadie's in her cone of shame. Cone of shame. She has her little shaved arm, too. She had her spay appointment, so she's got to be in the cone for the next week and a half here. Yeah. She's back to normal, though. She's just bonking into everything. But I wanted to show the cone. Okay, sorry. Detour done here. No, she's good, though. She's just healing. Alright, so we've got Trug's Great Trog Herd. These are fun to say. After a century or 2 of sleep, Trug woke up with an almighty headache, which might have something to do with the giant celestial engine someone had stuck into his head while he caught 40 winks. The slightest hint of the arcane causes him excruciating pain in the skull. He's gathered a horde of his fellow Trogoths for a no-holds-barred, magic-smashing tour. The Twin-Tailed Crusade is his warpath. What up, Trog Horde? It's your girl. Yep, let's chat now. Our Trog Herd. Let's see. We've also got the Rabble-Rouser with the cute little squig bats. Adorable. Real Vermin Supreme, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We are going through the Games Workshop pre-orders here this next week. How was your stream? Welcome in. Alright, so here is our Rabble-Rouser. I do love the little bat squigs. Very cute. Very cute. Speaking of the Gits, only one true verse in the way of making noise could rouse the Trogoth King from his hibernation. The Rabble-Rouser is just that grot. Piercing, magically enhanced voices of these chuntering companions are loud enough to disturb creatures lurking far underground. It's just what a horde of grot needs to buck their ideas up. Also have some dice. I guess I'll shout out someone other than my man Sparm for now. Make sure to give Sparm some love. Battle Tome Supplement Iron Jaws. A host of new Iron Jaws are coming to pre-order on Saturday. The rules can be found inside the new Dawnbringer's book. In case you aren't getting your hands on a copy this week, got you covered with a free PDF download of Battle Tome Supplement Iron Jaws. Contains all 8 War Scrolls from Ardboys with their new weapon options to the brutal Tusk Boss on Ma Grunta. Speaking of which, big pig, big pig, big pig. Tusk Boss on Ma Grunta. I think it's so cool. Big pig is here. Lead your Iron Jaws from the front atop the most ornery, short-tempered mount seen so far in the mortal realms. Really, this thing would give Dorgier a run for his money. The Tusk Boss is a powerful fighter, capable leader for Iron Jaw's armies. Unlocks the ability to take more Ma Gruntas as battle line choices. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Mad Scythe, welcome in. How are ya? I hope I get to paint this at some point. I would love to paint this for someone. It's pretty cool. More details there. Let's see, this kit builds the Tusk Boss variant, or alternatively, a Ma Grunter with Hacken Crew. These orc words are messing me up. Ma Grunter Gouja. With plenty of options to make you stand out on the battlefield. They do like to put these orcs just out on the side. It reminds me of the kill rig, where you've just got like orcs hanging off the side of their best friend's ride. This is annoyingly cool. I know, I love these. We've also got the Ardboy Big Boss. Not all leaders need to ride something big and flashy to get the job done. The Ardboy Big Boss is a seasoned commander who marches to war alongside his fellow orcs, getting stuck in a combat with 5 damage to attacks and a bad attitude to match his prodigious resilience. Gosh darn it, says Slam. I mean, you've already got some orcs, right? What's one more orc with a big pig? What's one more? New Ardboys kit. Ardboys are the bread and butter of an Iron Jaws wog. The bread were metal and the butter were violence. The new kit updates the classic armored orcs into a new age. Brand new options to equip all 10 with spiels and shields. Plus, they look absolutely brilliant. Yeah, they look great. They look great. That's my zombie. Oh, the new Harbinger? Yes, he is out. Alright, we've also got the Rekkas and the Brute Ragers. I love the Z at the end. It's great. When an orc's bragging gets too much and they can't live up to the lofty expectations they've set, the shame sends them on a path of self-destructive redemption as a Brute Rager. Stripping off their armor and carrying massive two-handed weapons into battle, they seek to reclaim a sense of self-worth through sheer bloody-minded butchery. Woe betide those who try to stop them. More yellow. Did you get some Oryx Live Madness? I still love the helmets for these guys. They look so cool. And they are the Weird Brute Rekkas. The only thing they're good for is bolting on an iron mask with swinging a heavy ball and chain, which is a task their fellow Iron Jaws are only too happy to set them to. Yeah, I love the helmets for these guys. So cool. They are Ghost Hawks. I think this whole line looks really cool. If we played more Sigmar. And then we've got Zogrok Anvil Smasher and Little Friend. The proper release calls for some legendary named characters. One of the greatest ever is finally taking their first steps in the mortal realms. Strong, handsome, and indispensable with a forge, Clonk is a true red-blooded hero of Gorkamorka. He even comes with an entire Oryx Smith as a bonus. All jokes aside, Zogrok Anvil Smasher is a legendary forge master responsible for the thick armor and rugged blades carried by his Iron Jaws tribe. He's also a dab hand in a fight, which you might expect from an orc, and can smash enemy ward saves into nothing with his crude magical sword. We also have Vanguard Auric War Clans. So here is the Cruel Boys. Killaboss on Great Gnashtooth, Murknob with Belchabana, Beast Skewer Killbow, 3 Man-Skewer Bolt Boys, and 10 Gut Rippers. I giggled because I'm actually finishing mine from Dominion to sell. So I just... I was trying to finish some Hobgrots last night. If anyone's looking for Cruel Boys, let me know. Alright, Black Library. We've got Indrasta, the Celestial Spear. I won't go through all of this for the novels. Oh, we just have the one this week. But Indrasta available. Warhammer Plus, Pariah Nexus. We've also got Masterclass is back. Soft, pale skin for your miniatures. Painting delicate skin tones is a real trial. Helps show the experts show you the ins and outs. And then Lore Masters. Why don't you put these in order? Lore Masters tackles legendary cryptic Illuminaris Azaris, digging into the natural experimenter's technological genius as he searches for the meaning of life itself. That's what we got. That's what we got. Chat, who's in for some Oryx? Who's in for Big Pig? Yeah, this whole line refresh looks really good. The new stuff looks good. Obviously, I'm going back to Big Pig. Just, all this is so cool. Big Pig will have to wait. Slide says, yeah, I'll be in all of that. It looks really good. One day I hope to be Big Pig. Sorry, chat. And then a reminder, free PDF for the rules. Did have our Gloomspite boy. And then the trolls. Is anyone gonna be getting the Trog card? Why did she read it so fast? But lady needs some ham and she needs it now. Why did she go so fast? She's busy, I guess so. She's more excited than the rest of chat. The Big Pig Art Boys Orc Skirt unit might have to happen. New Armor Plus model is also available too, so excited. Which one are you picking up? It was the Vampire and the Cadian, right? Or the guard model? Imagine comparing this Trog card into Brutalis and some Centurions. Trog Marines. I don't know about that. And I don't know. I'm sure someone could do it. Someone more clever than I. Kidding for sure. I remember the artwork. I do like when they do the models based off like the well-known artwork and things like that. I think that's fun. Alright, chat. We have tattoos to put on. I think I'll just do it on this screen. First, let me hop over. First, we need to update our goal. Because you guys destroyed our goal. And the next one is... Next one's a 300. End goal. Start. Oh, we need a new goal. New goal is 300. And this is our Bob Ross canvas stream. Start. Okay. So that's good. Got all that taken care of. And now it's time for some tattoos. I have so many temporary tattoos we need to put on. Actually, no, let's do it on the cam so you can actually see it. If it was further up my arm, this camera makes more sense, but since it's on my forearm still, let's hop over there. I'll also show you guys the bug that we're building before we start the craziness. Okay, if you came in while we were looking at the article, this is what we're doing today. We are building the new Norn Emissary. We are up to the arms now, which I guess if you were sub-assembling, the arms might be good to leave off. They do overlap quite a bit. I'm wondering if I actually ripped this one off. Okay, it didn't glue great, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave those off. So if you were thinking about sub-assembly, I do think that makes sense. This toe is giving me so much trouble. Okay. But here's what we've got so far. This kit does build either the Emissary or the Assimilator. The Emissary has the big brain bug, so works with more of the psychic stuff. The Assimilator is more combat focused, more melee focused. But you guys have unlocked several temporary tattoos for me through September. If you guys would like to check out what we're doing for September, !sub. I did update our goal, so our next, if we get 300 sub points, will be a Bob Ross canvas stream. Scorch Panda, welcome in. How are ya? He is very big. How was your weekend? I'm gonna start tattooing. Did you see that the entire Tyranid range is out of stock on the website? I did. That seems to be when these range refreshes happen. Because I know we were waiting on the Seraphon for quite a while, too, to come back in stock. Alright, we got a mix of stuff. Let's start with some dinosaurs. We have a lot of dinosaurs. I'll leave the emissary on here. GW, give me a bigger Wraithlord so I can stomp these silly Norn. I mean, we got Wraith Knights. They can stomp. Alright, we learned. This has to come off first. So we don't butcher it like we butchered Sly's Unicorn. We've learned, chat. We've learned the temporary tattoos. Bandus is doing Peachy, waiting for coffee to finish brewing. Nice. Enjoy. You join as we're adding on to my sleeve. So, red dinosaur first. Oops. I'll put dinosaur over here. It's very nice that people are loving the Xenos then. Yeah, I'm glad Nids are getting some love with the release. I'm really glad. I think we're going to do a couple, and then we'll do some more building, and then we'll do some more tattoos. Looking for something. I kind of feel like that's just how the Wraith stuff works in general. Is you have like the Wraith Guard, then you go up to the Lord, you go up to the Knight, and then you kind of just keep working up to the Titans. It's just kind of a scale of how large you want them, right? We're doing normal stream today, yeah. I think, you know what? Let's talk about that right now. I don't think Sub Sunday, I don't know if we're going to keep it. Here's my reasoning. After kind of the normal slot, it gets very quiet in chat. And when I'm already running on fumes, it's really, really hard for me to keep going. I would like to maybe replace it with something. I don't know what that would be. But I don't know that Sub Sunday's working anymore. Thoughts, chat? Let me do one more tattoo as we talk through this, and then we'll go back to building and do a cactus. Thoughts on maybe changing Sub Sunday to something else? Unlocking a YouTube stream or another day, perhaps. I think unlocking a YouTube makes sense. I also kind of want it to be something else, like a video game stream or something. I feel like it should just be something fun we unlock, you know? Hey, Zilkrin, welcome in. Tea and talk? That sounds fun. Welcome on in. You join me as I'm adding a temporary tattoo on for September. But we are building a Norn Emissary. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking what it should be. Unlocking 24-hour Skaven Slave Build-a-thon. Sounds about right, says Sly. Okay, well that's one idea. Yeah, they're not around anymore, but that is an idea. A Wraith Queen would be cool. But yeah, that's, I want to figure out something. I don't think it's working. That's the tricky part with streaming, is we just don't know until we try it, right? Alright, there's 2 tattoos. Let's do some more building, and then we'll add some more. Otherwise, we're going to be here the rest of stream doing tattoos. Alright, we got one arm. Let's do another. 28 is the other one on this side, so let's get that. Be here for whatever you decide. Thank you, Scorch Panda. But yeah, I don't know. I just want it to be... It says game day. After painting, you have to play an EA sports ball game till whenever. Whichever sport is currently in season should do. I would cry. Mostly because I'd have to spend my money to acquire said sports game. And that would make me cry. 40k game once a month. The size is based on weekly progression. I wish we could record more games. We don't have a permanent setup to where we could easily. It would be a big ol' hassle. I wish we could. We've done some stream games before, but it's a pain in the butt. Like if we had a basement we could just fit out for that, I would love to. The Norn's normal arms look like he's doing the creep a little bit. A little bit. Wouldn't be around for video game streams, but I wouldn't mind gifting subs all the time. I know yours is different. Kind of like I don't watch painting streams when I'm not painting. Same thing. But I mean, I think a mix would still be good. So some painting, some video games. But I just think there's a lot more fun stuff we could do together. And like having it as a special unlock is a fun way to do it. For Sadie. That noise you hear is Sadie trying to scratch, but her hood is, or her cone is blocking where she wants to scratch. I only mention it because she'll probably try it again. It's kind of loud. Baldur's Gate 3 swings through the other choices, so I have to do a second playthrough. I think I want to do a second as Dark Urge. I want to play that. It'll be a while, just because I just finished it, but I do want to do another one. Avian says, it's been an interesting day. Updated 4 bikes to Dark Angel Black Knights. Been working on the additional bits on my Beastman. Did a touch of paint on the Apothecary and bike. Nice. Some good progress there, Avian. Knocking them out. Something like the Steam... Oh, demo streams are actually really cool. I watched a couple of those on YouTube, I think. I really love when Steam does, like, their Next Fest. I mean, that's how we played Sea of Stars there, and I'm obsessed with that game now. I'll be checking out Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. I'm going to check out... Baladins looked really cute, and I think that would be a fun one to stream. If I didn't watch painting streams while I'm not painting, I'd feel like I'd make a lot less progress. Exactly, fan. I do not like the cone of shame. Give her a pet. When she was doing that, Avian, I try to go over and make sure I give her little scritches behind her ear. I think the challenge you have is if you play the popular games, already a million streams or videos. But if you can find cool, quirky stuff that feels new and different, I agree. The tough part is here on Twitch. It also means my numbers go down. And I think I am struggling as a creator to, I guess, understand what that means for me. As far as if I were to go after sponsored opportunities, having some of those lower view days with video games, it kind of backfires on me. But on YouTube, that's great for us because it's more watch hours, right? So I think it's finding that kind of balance, if that makes sense. Hey Mono, welcome in. How are you? Hoot says, I was thinking an Oathbreaker Dark Urge. Unless the story is very different, I probably wouldn't finish it. If I did another, I would probably just mainline the main story. Just go all the way through just that, not do the side stuff as much. Hey Zed Proxy, welcome in. Here is our beast. So that's what I've got so far. We're to the arms, which I think I'm going to leave separate just for, they do cross over quite a bit. How are you? Scorch Panda says, I should go paint, but I don't want to. What would you paint, Panda? Or do you need the day off? A day off is also okay. Can we blow Slam up again? So I would have to do King of the Castle here on Twitch because I don't think they have anything integrated for YouTube. But we could. I think that's the thing is like every time I've tried to do something like that as a sub Sunday, it hasn't also worked. But like something like that I think would be fun for sub Sunday. Where it's very interactive, we get to do something together. Something like that. So I don't know, I'm brainstorming, chat. If you have ideas, if there's something you're like, man, this could be really fun, absolutely throw them in the Discord. But I'm trying to figure it out, I think. No negatives when you do it. Yeah, that's Avian. I think that's something I'm really enjoying about YouTube is it's straight up all watch hours. We can do whatever we want. It's the Wild West right now for me. I don't have to worry about, oh, I'm not going to hit as many people because they're playing video games. Like, it just grows and grows. There's no downside, like you said. You phrased it perfectly. Slam is safe. Well, for now. For now. Let's see. I'm waiting for Baldur's Gate 3 to come to Xbox to my evil playthrough with my friend. Looking forward to having him there. I tried in second edition to a Tyranid army and failed because I couldn't keep up with enthusiasm, get through the horde. Same at third. Thought I'd learned my lesson. Tense new beasties are tempting my resolve mightily. I will be honest, I tried to get my Tyranid army for Adepticon one year. and I had to paint a lot of the small ones, and it burnt me out on the army pretty bad. So I am just now getting back to my army because of that. The big ones are a lot of fun to paint, though. Something like this, the Tyrannifex, Exocrine, the Carnifexes. They're all a lot of fun. And you can build lists that are mostly big bugs. So if you're looking for that extra push, I can say the big bug armies are a lot of fun. Do recommend. You give most new games time to breathe, so to say. I helped test Baldur's Gate 3, so I had a lot of playtime already. Same happened with Elden Ring. Gave it time for the talk to die down, enjoy it, and digest it on my own terms. Yeah, I think that makes sense. That makes sense. Thinking about why people gift subs is to help build the community, which at its core is a hobby. Also support your business growth. It's about expanding, building numbers. Yeah. For sure. I think, I don't want to go like too behind the curtain, but I think for me as a creator, I'm trying to figure out that balance of what I need to be doing, which is Warhammer, and what I'd like to be doing, which includes more video games and more different projects. Like, I know I keep saying it because I'm going to be recording it here soon. Our anime figure repaint. I really want to do that. It's a matter of where do I put that in also paying my bills. So, but we're figuring it out. If I want to get into NIDS again, it'll be a kaiju mob. Do it. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. I think the thing, Zed Proxy, is like, even if like the detachment or something isn't the best, it's so much fun. Throwing the giant bugs with the big guns and the big crushing claws and everything in. Like, it's fun. The closest thing you get to good guys in Warhammer 40k. They're just hungry, yeah. You can't blame a creature for eating. No. They just nomming. Alien says, I'm running into a problem. Been trying to give guard goggles and helmets. The problem is there's a limited number of the patrol. Using Necromunda models I have is too much work. Any third parties to do helmets like that? I hear from Scott Anvil. I'm assuming you already looked through Victoria. So in terms of conclusion, I realized switching to biz dev mode, so I stopped myself. All good. All good. Tell Fire Warrior sub Sunday when. I don't want to take, you know, that's something that you're really good at, Slam. I feel like leaving that to the experts is really the way to go. Premiere Firework. I could never live up to your stream, and I don't think, yeah, I don't even want to try, you know? I could never live up to the title of Slam, Premier Tau Fire Warrior streamer. Sorry, going back to Zilkrin said, what about Warhammer computer games on Sundays? I really wanted for Darktide to be good. And then it wasn't. That was my initial plan, yeah. To get more into the gaming side here on Twitch. And then Darktide was Darktide. Yeah. It's a good shout though. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, Anvil Industry. Okay. Thank you, Exalted and Scott. I don't know their stuff as well. I know of them. But might be worth looking. I was gonna say, there's always 3D printing too. Slam trying to crawl out of the towel hole and he's shoving it back down. I'm just waiting for the next David Cage game. Wasted mine. I'm just waiting. Not just AAA studios, but no half-baked games. Feels bad, man. Yeah. No, the plan was to absolutely go like harder into Darktide and kind of add that into what we do, and then Darktided. Dark Toad, and then thought more multiplayer game stream. I've played through 2. 1 I am trash at. I'm pretty garbage at it. I guess I would get better at it, but I don't know. I can say that as far as like video gaming, I tend to like RPG type stuff. I love indie games. If there's like shorter indie games that are a good fit for stream, I absolutely would love to bring those on. It doesn't have to be Warhammer, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So much of my life is already Warhammer. It doesn't have to be Warhammer. Just something fun. I love the interactive games. So like King of the Castle where you guys actually get to put your stuff in. That was fun. I like to bring those on stream. Hopefully Space Marine 2 with the Warhammer shape. Gaming hold the Dark Tide left? I hope so. I would love to do some streams with Space Marine 2. Maybe, you know, bug the mods, bug a badger. Like that would be fun. Have a community night if anyone's looking for someone to play with. I feel like Space Marine 2 is the next one, yeah. It's the Star Wars David Cage one as well as next. Yeah. Can't wait. Can't wait. We get Star Wars and David Cage at the same time. You tried Stray? Yeah, it was pretty good. I feel like it was a little different than what they showed us. But Stray was pretty good. The chase sequences were more stressful than I was anticipating. It was pretty good. Well, I've tried Jackbox. Jackbox is tough because you also get the people with not great intentions here on Twitch trying to join your games. So I'm a little hesitant of it, but we've done those before, yeah. There's nothing beyond Warhammer. I have done Warhammer full-time for 5 years. I am ready to do things that aren't Warhammer. Chat, let me go back to those indie games and how fun those indie games can be. I heard Pyrovore is being remade by David Cage. I can't wait to see who we're forced to be in love with at the end of Pyrovore. Can't wait. No video games, only Warhammer. Well, chat, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. I'm trying to, you know, see what you guys would like to do. But if it's only Warhammer, you're in for a bad time, chat. Sorry. Okay. I have all of the arms and sub-assemblies. So those are good. Hey, Goliath Games, this is the new Norn Emissary. So this is the larger one. It can be the Emissary, which has the psychic abilities, or the Assimilator, which is a bit more melee focused. So I went Emissary, because I already have some big bugs for melee. But eventually, I'll probably get the other. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? We are now to the head, which I will also leave separate. I love you, Marnius. No lead up, just at the end. We end by telling that I love Marnius. We love him. Yep. In true David Cage style. Vote Kingdom Death with Scott and Slam and me. You know, now that I've tried a little bit more tabletop sim, I wonder if I could get Kingdom Death working. And not make myself motion sick like the first time I tried. They were zipping all around the YouTube video I was trying to watch, and they made me so sick that I gave up. Oh, I'm sorry, yes. These are not in the Leviathan box. This is the next wave of bugs. So these came out yesterday. Okay, just bought... Ooh, Gazgul Thraka. Enjoy. Such a fun kit. Yeah, that's a really fun kit. Alright. Yeah, so I picked up this, and I also picked up the new Biovore, which got updated to plastic. So I will build him. I guess not today. I had it on hand just in case, but we had tattoos and things to do, so we got a little crazy. I guess I'll build that another time. This week, though, will be Warhammer. So, I know I'm trying to do some brainstorming. this week will be Warhammer. Let me show you some of the stuff I've been working on the last couple days here, chat. So I really dove into the Seraphon army that is for Lore Master of Sotek. Here are our little Saurus warriors. So you can see they've got kind of the, whoops. I mentioned they were kind of like magma lizards. They have the orange and then the darker scales. So I've got 10 of them. The one that I'm kind of using that's already done. Oh my god. Stop hugging. This is one that was done previous and what I'm kind of working off of. So here's our Carnosaur. Here is the Troglodon, which we still wanted the pale. So I'm trying to color match a little bit, bring in some of the browns and the grays. And then the warrior. So I think I'm pretty close. We have very different paint styles, but I'm getting pretty close. And then our favorite, I have another frog chair to paint. So I'm going to do it a little different than mine. I'm doing more washes, and we're going to do some stippling here probably tomorrow when I get back to it. And then I'll have the actual frog itself. So that's what I spent a good part of Friday while that was drying. Let me get this for Wasted Mind. Got some Shadow Specters. So these are Forge World Eldar. Got the airbrushing started. So I think I'd like to bring them on at some point this week. So I think those are kind of the two that we'll be focusing on this week while we get some other stuff built off stream. Glad Game says, I'm looking forward to it. It's too hot to paint. I'm sorry. I know that the... We're getting close. We're getting closer to fall. Hopefully here soon it'll cool off. Despite all my backlog, I might just pay my Norn Deathleaper and Biovore next. Here's the thing, the backlog will stay backlog. You know? Do what you're interested in. It's not going anywhere. Until you're ready. Not going anywhere. I say do it up. So yeah, this week will be Warhammer. Maybe Wednesday we do some Kingdom Death over on the YouTubes. I think I'm also confused if I want to do Wednesday on YouTubes with September going on. I think we still need to. But yeah, that's the plan. That's what I got. And then the next Wednesday will be a short stream because that's when I'm getting my tattoo. So there's the update. Can you tell I'm excited, chat, for my tattoo? You guys get to hear about it nonstop for the next like week and a half. Aren't you excited? I know Scott is. He's already getting it. Yep. That's the face I get every time, too. He gets the, look at my muscles, and I booked my tattoo. Just over and over. That's exactly... I feel great. I can do anything. I know, this arm, you just... Between the muscles and the tattoos, you guys are going to see way too much of it. And you know what? I've worked too hard for you to not, so... Check out this tattoo on my muscles. That's right. Other conversations? No. No, no. I need you to see it. I need you to see it. If I flex, Shenron talks. I know. Hey, Scott, make a wish. I'm so excited. He's gonna look so cool. Don't give her suggestions. Yeah, I'm on top of it. I got it. And then I had that dangerous thought. It's like, okay, well, there's my first two. When do I get the next one? It becomes very dangerous. As I've heard from everyone I know who has tattoos, it's never just the one. That is horrifying. Until we get that top piece on. They do say getting tattoos becomes addicting. Usually people wait till they get the first one. No. 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 I remember growing up, my best friend, she was kind of the first of my friends to get tattoos. And at one point, she started getting them before I even, like, knew she was going. So, like, I'd go over to her house, and she just has, like, 2 more on her back. And it's like, when did you even have the time to go do that? How did this happen? So, I have a feeling that's going to be me. Which is dangerous, but that's okay. That's okay. Nikki tattoo addiction speedrun, any percent. Let's go. We start now. I'm just living in cling foil, that's right. That's right. Don't even need to take it off. Good. Put the next one on. Alright. Top of the head. I guess, does anyone have any questions about this kit as we're going? We're kind of getting towards the end here. It's been a really nice build. I think the only call out was, again, the seams along the tail, but that's pretty standard for a lot of the big Tyranid kits, as you have the tail that just has some parts that come together. That need some, just hiding the seams, really. Everything else has been pretty easy. So if the weather stays cool enough for me to prime the spray cans. I know it's supposed to cool off. We'll see, you're gonna have the rain to worry about, I think, here soon, but... Alright, I need 41 and 42. There's 42. Alright, the mold lines aren't bad. No. They've been pretty easy to file off or use the X-Acto. Pretty easy. I think it's more where the parts are matching up, the seam lines, that are the bigger issue than mold lines. Heck, it's 41. Pretty sure it's on the sprue I just threw on the ground. Oh, it is, yep. Sub-assembly would be best for painting. I am going with arms and head off. I think that's going to make it easier, yeah. You should learn how to use a tattoo gun. Then you can give the artist, get the artist to give you a line art Black Legion duder on your inner arm. Then we can have a stream where you paint him in. Imagining doing gold trim on yourself. Imagine. We were actually talking about the tattoo machines. Apparently you can get everything on Amazon, Slam. Which definitely isn't dangerous knowledge or anything. No. But I follow some of the people learning to tattoo on TikTok, and it's really cool. And then you can get a Helldrake. Yeah, it'd be great. The best part of the tattoo is we can just wipe it off and do it all over again, too. And just keep painting Helldrakes. You're a monster. Panda says, maybe I'll start working on the Lancer. Maybe pick out a character, a solo piece to paint. That's not huge. Oh, I see. Okay. Sorry. I say Lancer, because Lancers are cool. But if you need a break... Go to Arizona. They set a record 54 days of temps, 110 plus. We got up to 108 the other day, and that was awful. It's like you just walk outside, and it looks like you're walking into a hairdryer. It's awful. And get tattooed. Ow, ow, ow. I haven't made anything recently. Armored Core, Baldur's Gate, and Starfield. Saw to that, yep. Is a good year for gaming, for sure. What else do we have coming up gaming-wise? I still kind of want to stream Detective Pikachu. I need to see if I actually can. I think I can if we unplug this camera that day. And I don't know how much of a mess that makes. But I think if we unplug that, we can stream the Switch. Because with all the cameras, I'm pretty low on ports. What other games are we looking forward to for rest of year, chat? 43. Liza P is in 2 weeks. I'll be checking that out because that's Game Pass as well. Find odd things on the internet. Nikki, I asked for Astra Militarum. Helmets on Etsy. I get tank and artillery pinup models. I mean, you're just finding more things you need, obviously. Obviously. My friends get into... Oh, Payday 3. I keep forgetting that's coming out. I know a few people in Discord are excited for it. I keep forgetting. I've not played the other Paydays, though. That's probably why. Pray for no bad PC port. Yeah, that seems to be the trend here. I guess we'll see. I did the demo for Lies of P. Some of it felt a little off, but I'd still like to try the full release. The dodge was real funky. Couldn't quite get my head around it for the demo, but... Why is that? Hold on. There's like a gap here. I guess it's where it got removed from the sprue. I want to fill that one. You found a cat girl pilot for Scott. Excellent. You have a fruitful internet search here. Let's see. Assassin's Creed. Wait. Phaeton... What is this? Scorch Panda. Mortal Kombat 1. SMRPG remake. Dragon Quest Monsters. I keep forgetting Mortal Kombat's coming up too. Alright, there is head. Which will go here. Let me see where that slots in for sub-assembly. Yep, there's 2 little tabs for it to fit as well. So it makes that easy. Pretty cool. RPGs, oh, on GameCube that were pretty fun. Doing remasters of 1 and 2 for the Switch. I will have to look that up. I'm not familiar with those. Alright, chat. We obviously don't have time for the Biovore, so we might just wrap up a little early, because he's done. Unless you guys want to look at the sprues. We can look at the sprues for the Biovore. Well, there's our Norn Emissary. So it is a pretty large model. I was trying to find something. I don't have anything great to compare. Because someone asked for it earlier. Here's our little Saurus Warrior next one. He's pretty big. Pretty big. I'd put him in with the Hive Tyrant and everything. Kind of in that size. Let's take a look at the Biovore sprues, but yeah, we don't have time to build them today. Oh, it's this week! Good thing we were talking about it, huh? Then the other options, again, is the Assimilator. So we'll get him later. Oh, we have the base. I guess we use base. I kind of forgot. It's 2 pieces. Let's just do it. Yeah, it's a good build. I would just say pay attention to the seams on the tail. Good to go. We'll get the, he does have a sculpted base. Let's get that real quick. Hey, Hellboy, welcome. I like war dog size? Yeah, about that. How are you today? About that size. 56 and 57. He has very big tactical rock. I could do some assembly instead of painting. Start working on the Chainbreaker Lance. There are definitely days where I do the same thing. Where I'm just like, if I have to paint anything, I'm going to lose my mind. But, building. My problem is then I end up with a bunch of things built and not getting paint, which I don't like. But it is nice to have that break. Is that everything? I have so many things built and no paint. Yep. I don't like that aspect of it. So I try to limit it, but sometimes I just don't want to paint. What is everyone up to for the rest of today? What do we got going on, chat? I'm trying to decide if I would buy or build the Biovore after. Maybe not. I may do a little bit of work prep and then probably Sea of Stars for me. Play some more of that. Biovore is bio or pyro, yes. Work, wrestling while working, and then work some more. Sounds good. I hope the wrestling is good. Laundry. Waste money needs to clean office, rearrange minis and storage. Figure out what to put all the legend stuff. Oh no. Our babies. I guess that's a good question, though. For those who have Legends models, what are we doing with them? Mine are just going to go on my display shelf, I guess. Hey, DCM, welcome in. I haven't dabbled into Warhammer yet, but I like to watch people build and paint them. Welcome in. If you have any questions, I think that's what, yeah, Slam mentioned. Let us know. What I am working on right now is actually the base for this big boy. So this is for the Tyranid army. But yeah, if you have any questions, let us know. The new Get Rid is so neat. It is. It is, it is. We can take a look at it real quickly before we wrap up, Panda, if you want to see how the Biovore and Pyrovore are different. So display my Leviathan Dread, but I only do casual games so I can use them. Leviathan's one of my favorites. Excuse me. I'm gonna be sad not having the Leviathan. Just because they're so cool. My building's already overflowing with Marines. I need space if I can't use them anymore. I think get a custom battle foam tray for holding the dreads. Part of why, and that's probably what I'll do today, is working on the Cruel Blaze army so I can sell it. Because it was taking up Eldar room, so we need it out. We need to sell these silly Cruel Blaze that I'm never gonna play. Let's see, I saw the Leviathan box thing. Does that come with Space Marines and these? Yes. Or how does that work? Yep, so it won't be this model specifically, but it comes with Tyranids and then Space Marines. So those are two different forces that you can kind of start playing the game with. Wait, where's it? Yeah, so what I'm building now is kind of a second wave. So they released some more stuff after that box came out. But it would be the same armies, yeah. Thank you, Exalted. Go on, little Eldar. Kick him out of the way. Yeah. Right now, you're not going to like this. My Eldar and my Slanesh are sharing a shelf out there. And I would like to get the Cruel Boys out so they have their own shelf. I really feel like painting, to be honest. That's why I have 16k points of Tyranids and like 750 to 1250 painted. I mean, that's why I have a job. Some people don't want to do it. Myself included some days. Some days I can't paint either. Some days I need a break. Totally understand. Back for a jump. Got disposable super cheap brushes from Green Stuff World, but they're very shitty handles. Has anyone tried them yet? Anyone in chat? Any direction should go to even start in Warhammer? Don't have a clue really about much. It is, Exalted says it's a loaded question. If you're, I'm going to ask, do you specifically want to get into the tabletop side, or do you want to start looking at like some of the lore to like figure out armies, things like that? What would you like to start with? I think will help narrow it down. I ask it that way because there's so many different ways to get into Warhammer. There is the video games, there's the books, there's the actual modeling itself, there's the tabletop. Is there something you think you would kind of lean into for first? Yeah, so I'm sure more people hop in and chat too. I do. Exalted's is really good. Just taking a look to see what's there. If there's looking into the factions. Okay, I'm into Space Marines. I've seen them a lot and they look cool to me. So if you're looking at Space Marines, one thing you can do is you can hop on. There's a bunch of wikis online for the different chapters. So a lot of picking Space Marines is picking what chapter you want to go with. So whether that is Ultramarines, Space Wolves, Dark Angels, they all have their different flavor. They've all got their different color schemes, things that they kind of bring to battle that are kind of unique. So I would say probably hop on one of those wikis and start looking through Space Marines. See if there's something that speaks to you. If anyone else has anything specifically for kind of looking into Space Marines, let me know. Or let chat know. I'll echo what Sam said too. First thing to know, you don't have to do certain things. You don't have to collect a whole army. Yep, you can paint certain models. You don't have to make it competitive. Paint what you like. There's it's difficult because there's so many different ways you can go about it. Yep, Ghost Hawks, another good suggestion. If you get to the point where you want to trial a game, check out a game. You can actually go to the Warhammer stores, if you have one locally, and let them know you'd like a demo game. That's a good way to go. Oh, this actually goes on the base and then comes up through the... Oh, it's on the back of the base. Okay, well. Base done. Alright, well that's good, because it's just enough time to go over the Biovore, see if any other questions about Space Marines, and good to go. Oh, the Space Marine chapter poster. I love that one. We picked that up at a store anniversary, Panda, if you're looking for one. As in, like, your anniversary, they may have it available. I'm not giving mine up. Because I finally got it. But yeah, I would check the store anniversaries, Panda. That's where we're able to get ours. Hey, semi-serious nerd, welcome in. I don't know if I've ever said, but I want to have every army at some point. It's a good goal to have. I know Sly here in chat doing that for Sigmar. Start by Miso is only for opening, but I'll check next anniversary. Anniversaries when they tend to bring out like the special art, the special things like that. Trying to remember if it was an opening or an anniversary. Oh, it might have been an opening now that you say that. Yeah, it might have been, Panda. I don't even know if eBay's gonna be I don't know what the price would be if you hopped on eBay to try and find it. Hi, Sly. Yeah. I think it's a cool goal to have. Getting all the armies. Would it be frowned upon to come up with your own color scheme? Nope. You can paint whatever you want. The biggest thing is if you're going to do that, they tend to say, like, okay, this is my custom, but they run as, like, Ultramarines. So as long as your rules are consistent and your opponent can keep up with that, as far as what you would have on the table, then you're good to go. But you can paint them whatever you want. A Goal Affliction has several leaves. Alright, so here is the new Biovore kit. I want to show it off before we wrap up for some lunch. So here is basically what changes is the gun. And it looks like an arm for some reason. I'm not really sure why it changes. He has a slightly different tactical rock. Yeah, the back leg. So he has a different tactical rock. He's got a different arm here. And then the gun, obviously. It looks like more on the back is different. Let me check out the gun. I'm wondering if we could, I don't want to say the M word in front of Wasted Mind, but maybe we can magnetize it? Okay, so it's got 6 connection points. Let's look at the Pyrovore. Okay, so the Pyrovore actually slots into like a back piece. Wasted Mind loves magnetizing. I don't. So yeah, that's, again, here's Biovore. It does fit onto the back with the tail that curls under. Where the Pyrovore, missed my page, sorry. Pyrovore has the part that comes up, and that's what it actually connects to, so it is a little bit different. Oh my god. Yeah, that's why I tease. Thank you for the advice. I'll have to look into them. Yeah, I think the biggest advice I can give is go with your gut. And I say that because you're going to be spending so much time with them. And that's between, if you like to come up with like custom lore, you can dive into that. You're going to be spending a lot of time assembling them, painting them, playing them. So if there's something that just like calls to you, like if you find one that just really you keep going back to, follow your gut. Because you're going to be spending a lot of time with them. And you're more likely to learn and keep up with it if it's a force that kind of calls to you, if that makes sense. I'm still blown away. You made those in PowerPoint's the main thing. You're wild. I'm just that cool, man. But yeah, so if you guys wanted to see the difference there, that is, I don't know. I may still look into it, just because I didn't want to get one of each, but we might have to. The rest of the body is basically the same. It's just how it's connecting, and the gun itself, obviously. So I may take a look at that. But there's the new Biovore kit. Lovely bug. I'm so glad I got an update. It needed it. Get it out of Finecast. And it looks like a really nice kit for it, so I'm excited. I just need to figure out if I can do that or if it's just too much effort. I don't remember what I spent on this little guy. I took the sticker off his box before stream. So if the army you're about to start spending hundreds of hours painting doesn't make you slightly giddy, it's the wrong army to start working on. Yep, closed game's got it. Pure and simple. You'll grow sick and tired of it before you're done. You'll never finish. Yep. Big agree. So that's the best advice I can give. Alright. So, right on time, actually. I will build the Biovore after I look into that a bit later. I may just stick with Biovore and pick up the other one at some point. But for now, I'm going to set that aside. But here is the Norn Emissary that we built today. So I've got them in sub-assemblies for the arms and the head, just to make things a little easier. We'll put them together at the end. So there's head. Arms kind of wrap around like this. And then he will get that big old tactical rock, the sculpted base. Does come with him. So at some point, we'll get him all together. Hey, Valley Dweller, welcome in. GW says they're still pre-ordered. Yeah, they should be out as of yesterday. So the Norn Emissary, the Biovore, the new Lictors, those should all now be out. Welcome on in. And that's what I got. So this week, we will have more Warhammer. I think it'll be a mix of probably Seraphon and Eldar this week until I can get the new NIDs primed and airbrushed and all that good stuff. Oh, you found them, Slam? Yes. I think you should throw one in the Discord, or like a screenshot of it. I think people would like to see it. Let me throw in all of our linky links. If you guys want to hang out in between streams, we will be back tomorrow with some more Warhammer. So same time, same place. Otherwise, we're hanging out in between streams there on Discord. For those who got gifted subs, make sure you link your Twitch and your Discord to get the sub lounge. That's where we're just being silly all day. So that's there. You can follow me on my socials. Thank you, Exalted. I'm more active on Instagram and TikTok, but I also have my Twitter. And then YouTube. We've been doing Wednesday streams over on YouTube. We are pushing for a partner over there as well. So thank you to everyone who comes by the streams and checks out our VODs. We're going to have more short form video here soon. I'm going to do some more videos in the works here. So I'm excited for that. I'm traveling Monday through Wednesday, so see you Sunday. I hope travel goes well, Sly. Stay safe. We will see you Sunday. And then, yeah, we'll see everyone tomorrow for Monday for more Warhammer. Hang tight. I'm going to see who is streaming. Otherwise, I'll let you guys know here in the chat. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll see you then. Bye.